Sophie, your father and brothers have died on the battlefield. I want you to hide your military achievements and not serve in the army. From now on, live like a noblewoman in the capital. Find a good husband, build a family, and lead a peaceful life.
Mother, if I can return alive this time, I promise I will get married.
Sophie, you are my one and only. I won't fall for anyone else. After I return safely, I'll stay by your side forever.
Blake, don't worry. I'll take care of Mother. Manage the home. And wait for your return.
Sophie, Freya and I fell for each other during battle. So I requested to marry her. The decree has been issued. She'll marry me and share the same status as you.
Blake, do you remember what you promised me? Back then?
Forget about that. I didn't know love back then. I just saw you as a suitable wife. But then I met Freya. She's different from any woman I've ever known. I love her very much.
I want to see her.
Wow, is she General Ernst? The one the Empress Dowager appointed?
She's amazing. I wish I could be like her.
Father, Mother, this is Freya Ernst, my soon-to-be wife.
You're truly extraordinary. Worthy of being the first female general.
Come on in.
You must be tired.
Sophie, come and meet Freya. She'll live with us from now on. You should get along well.
You did so much the past years for nothing. The Jeff resident is full of ungrateful people.
Miss Devon, Blake told me you wanted to see me. Do you have something to say to me?
The Empress Dowager once said, "You're the role model for all women." I just want to ask you in person, General Ernst, are you willing to be a concubine?
You brat. The Emperor granted the marriage. How can she be a concubine?
Freya is a general. How could she be a concubine? She'll have the same status as you.
Same status as me. Does our country even have such a rule?
Sophie, you've always been sensible. Since you're one of us, put our family first. Freya accomplished more in this battle than Blake. After they get married...
Well, I know what you mean.
Miss Devon, I despise stay-at-home ladies. Like you the most. And I'm not interested in being at odds with you. Just do the right thing and get along with me. Otherwise, I'll enforce military rules against you.
General Ernst, don't you forget, I'm the daughter of a general. My father and 6 brothers died in the south border 3 years ago. I'm also...
That was them, not you. You're just a housebound, delicate woman. You can't compare to Freya.
You proposed marriage and promised my mother that you would never take another wife, but you broke your word. Don't make it sound like I'm standing in your way.
So you mean that I've come between you two and should be out of the picture?
I told her the other day that I didn't know love, but after meeting you, my heart belongs only to you.
That's more like it.
How can you do this to Lady Sophie? She's the one who's been looking after Madame Jaffe and managing the house.
How insolent! You don't get to talk here.
Beth just wants to stand up for me. Father, don't be angry.
Freya and I didn't intend to hurt you. You'll still be my wife. Freya and I will spend most of our time in the arm. You can raise the children I have with her. It'll affirm your status too.
I'll need to help you raise your children.
If you want a child, we can have a son or a daughter. But after that, I won't sleep with you anymore.
What about you? Do you agree to this?
I'm not the jealous type. Blake and I want what's best for you. If you have a child, your life will be more secure. As for whether Blake will sleep with you after you get pregnant, that's beyond my control.
Don't worry. After she gets pregnant, I won't touch her again.
No need to assure me. I'm not that petty, you know.
Father, Mother, do you agree too?
It's for the best. You'll help them raise their children so they can focus on their career and make contributions on the battlefield.
Things are already hard for women. Why are you still making it more difficult? Am I so pathetic to you that my life has to depend on the Jaffe family's offspring? Why must I be your tool and live a miserable life in this house? What do you take me for?
Miss Devon, this is the best we can offer. Don't push your luck.
Freya will leave her children to you. She should be the one who's upset. Sophie, just be grateful.
Yes, Sophie. You'll also benefit from their military achievements.
Let's get a divorce.
You'll use this divorce to play the victim and stop Blake from marrying me, won't you?
Freya, don't worry. This is a marriage approved by the Emperor. She can't stop us. Let's go.
Lady Sophie!
It's okay.
Generals! Your relationship is your business. But please don't mistreat Lady Sophie. And push her around with your ranks. She won't—
How dare you? You're just a maid. What makes you think that you can tell me off?
Even as a humble maid, I know what's right and wrong. Yet you, as a general, got involved with a married man. And now you're using your rank to bully Lady Sophie.
Discipline your maid. She has no manners.
You have no right to reprimand my people.
Outrageous! This is outrageous!
Sophie, you hit your husband for a maid. This is out of line.
Mother! Somebody! Call for Dr. Dunn!
Mother, please calm down. You just took the medicine yesterday. Its effects will only last for 5 days. After that, Dr. Dunn won't come to treat you anymore.
What?
Sophie, you won't let Dr. Dunn treat my mother? How can you be so vicious?
Blake, don't accuse me. Dr. Dunn said it himself that he won't come. He thinks treating an immoral person will shorten his life.
You,
Mother.
you wicked woman! Are you trying to kill me?
Beth, let's go.
Sophie, stop right there!
You can't leave. Miss Devon, aren't you worried people will say you're mistreating your mother-in-law? Or Blake might kick you out?
Go ahead.
Kick her out. She can forget about taking anything with her.
Okay. Let's meet with the patriarch of my family and our matchmakers tomorrow. I'll sign the divorce agreement once Blake has it ready.
Sophie, you should know that. If I divorce you, you can't take your dowry with you.
We'll see. If you can stop me.
Mother! Mother! Mother!
Ma'am!
Mother, are you okay?
Are you okay, ma'am?
Mother!
Are you alright, ma'am?
Lady Sophie, you can't take anything if you're divorced. How could you agree to that?
Silly girl. Do you think they can do that to me?
Lady Sophie, do you have a plan in mind?
Your Majesty, Sophie Devon is still waiting outside the palace gate and has no intention of leaving.
I can't see her. I've granted approval between Freya and Blake. Even if she's an old acquaintance, I can't disappoint the two generals because of her. They've made great military achievements.
Your Majesty, speaking of that, didn't Marquis of Welm, Lady Sophie's father, have gathered achievements than them?
You have a point. Let her in. I'll agree to anything except for revoking my decree.
Yes, Your Majesty. Summon Sophie Devon in!
Greetings, Your Majesty. Your Majesty, you granted approval for the marriage between General Jeffy and General Ernst because of their military feats. It's my father and brother's death anniversary. I'd like you to grant my request too for their service.
Sophie, I can't rescind my decree, so just give up.
Your Majesty, please allow me to divorce General Jeffy.
Divorce? So instead of revocation, you want divorce?
Your Majesty, I'm the only one left in my family. My father and brothers were courageous and honorable men. I don't want to settle for a life of compromises.
I know. You love Blake. Can you let him go?
Since he doesn't want me, I can let him go as well.
You may leave now. I'll issue the decree in a few days.
So, you've agreed?
You'll find out then.
Thanks, Your Majesty.
We have no other good military leaders besides Ralph. I approved Blake and Freya's marriage due to their military achievements, but Blake has indeed done Sophie wrong. Pass the word, I won't see him and Freya when they're here.
Yes, Your Majesty. Generals, please leave. His Majesty won't see you today.
This is weird. His Majesty summoned us to the palace. Why did he suddenly refuse to see us?
I'm puzzled too.
Lady Sophie waited for an hour at the gate for an audience with the Emperor.
Apparently, she asked His Majesty to annul the marriage between General Jaffe and General Ernst.
Such a narrow-minded lady. The moment our talk ended, she came to complain and stop our marriage. She's so wicked.
Freya, don't worry. She would have her way. Sophie Devon.
Huh? What do you want?
Beth, give us a moment.
You went to complain to the Emperor and asked him to revoke the marriage decree. Did you not?
I didn't.
A lady from a military family would take responsibility for her actions. Sophie, you're such a hypocrite!
It looks like I've never really known this man. His Majesty didn't say yes. Your marriage with her still stands.
Sophie, I never expected you to be so evil. Initially, I felt guilty about repudiating you tomorrow, but now I don't. You deserve to be kicked out of my house.
Beth, see him out.
General, please leave.
Silly girl. Why are you crying?
I just feel it's unfair to you. You treated them so well, but they still bullied you.
Because right now, to them, I'm not as important as Freya, who has military merits.
Lady Sophie, you're the most important to me.
All right, stop crying. You stay here to pack our things with Madame Shaw tomorrow. No matter what a decree says, we're leaving the Jeffy residence.
But Lady Sophie, won't they bully you if you go to the meeting alone?
Do you have so little faith in me? Do you think they can push me around?
Men have always been fickle. It's nothing new. But repudiating the wife for a new love is something new.
Uncle Paul, please have some tea.
Mr. Devon Sr., what do you mean by that? Freya will have the same status as her as a wife and won't overpower her. Are you implying that we're bullying her? Tell everyone, have we mistreated you?
Mother, you didn't mistreat me. But you just favor the more powerful new daughter-in-law over me.
You!
Sophie, ask yourself. Since you married into our family, has anyone ever scolded you or hit you? Did your mother-in-law make you follow any rules?
No. But for the past year, I've been caring for her day and night, using my own dowry to cover her expensive medical bills. She certainly couldn't be mean to me or make me follow any rules. Am I right, Madam Jeffy?
Our whole family has treated you well, but you...
Mr. Jeffy, that's not entirely true. Everyone in your family has treated me well. Because all the expenses of the Jeffy family are paid by my own dowry. Yet you're ungrateful. And still trying to get your hands on my dowry.
Sophie, Freya and Blake's marriage was decreed by the Emperor. You're just jealous and disrespectful of us.
Disrespectful of you? Everyone in Telford knows that since she's got married, she's practically lived in your room. To take care of you, handling your daily needs, and preparing your medicine. How can that be considered disrespectful?
But once the marriage decree was issued, she refused to let Dr. Dunn treat me and went to ask the Emperor to annul Freya and my son's marriage. Tell me, Mr. Devon Sr., isn't that out of jealousy?
You!
I agree to, the divorce. But Madam Jeffy, what about the dowry?
We don't care about your dowry. But since you're divorced, according to the rules, you'll get nothing. Considering you've cared for me for a year, we'll only keep 70% of your dowry, and you can take the rest.
This is ridiculous! And you're still denying coveting Sophie's dowry? You're just bullying her because her family is gone, so you want to make that woman a legitimate wife and take Sophie's dowry by throwing mud on her. If word gets out, how are you going to maintain your reputation?
Uncle Paul, please calm down. General Jeffy, I respect you and General Ernst for your service to the nation. Just be fair and tell me if you'll keep the 70% of my dowry.
Blake, show me around your mansion.
Freya, let's not take Sophie's dowry, okay?
Sure. I know you're a man of honor and won't want her dowry. Besides, your family doesn't need this small amount of money.
I'll pay her back what she spent on us over the past years.
Spend on you? She's been using her dowry to support your family in the past year?
The medicine Dr. Dunn prescribes for my mother is expensive. We're barely making ends meet, so she's been helping us pay for it.
You mean that your family is basically broke?
Yes. But don't worry. We've made our mark. So our salary and rewards will be good in the future.
If you return the full dowry, won't that make people think you're in the wrong?
You mean?
Blake, you must keep half of her dowry.
Half. We'll only return half of a dowry. Mr. Devon, Sr., if you're not okay, you can take it to the authority and see if my offer is fair.
General Jeffy, you're so kind to let me keep half of my dowry. In that case, I don't need to go easy on you anymore.
Half of it? How could you say that? When Sophie married you, she bought a huge dowry with a lot of money, land and property. How can you be so greedy?
I just said it. You can take it to the authority. Here's the divorce agreement. Have a look.
Mrs. Jeffy is wonderful. Such a shame.
You're divorced for being unreasonably jealous.
I hope you remarry. Stop playing such underhanded tricks. Be sincere with others, and you'll find happiness.
Thank you for your advice. But this letter isn't stamped by the authority yet.
I'll get it stamped later. As for the dowry, I've been generous. According to the rules, divorced wives can't take their dowry. Please do not blame me. This is all your fault.
After all that I've done for your family, this is what I get. It's indeed my fault, isn't it?
Sophie, take the dowry list out. Blake is willing to give you half of your dowry. Let's just divide it according to the list.
This is outrageous! You're too much!
So, this is how my mother-in-law is repaying me for tending her. My dedication over the years means nothing to her. Come and get it.
Go and take it. Let's sort this out. And get it over with as soon as possible.
What are you doing?
I mean, you need to use your skills to get the list.
What tricks are you playing? Do you want me to fight you?
I want to see how skilled the general of Idra is.
You know martial arts.
I'm not very skilled, but better than you.
How arrogant.
The daughter of the Marquis of Whelm isn't some easy meat.
Her skills are far better than mine. I'm no match for her at all. Why didn't you mention? You know martial arts.
Guess.
Well, you've ruined the dowry list. Get lost, you wicked woman. Get out of here now.
Do you think you can stop me from taking anything from here?
Don't you dare! If you do that, I'll report you to the authority. You're divorced, so you can't take anything with you.
Somebody, chase her out. These belong to us. You can't take any of them.
Hold on. Decree from His Majesty.
General, get up. The edict isn't for you. It's for Miss Song.
It must be your majesty. When she found out she was against the marriage, that's why he issued a reprimand. Please inform his majesty. Ximena's committed an offense. She's already been repudiated.
The general's repudiated his wife.
Ximena's committed the 7 offenses. I've invited the Song family today. I've called a mediator as a witness too. Repudiate her.
I get it now. So the general doesn't need to carry the bad reputation of repudiating his wife. Your Majesty has your own judgment. Ximena accepts the decree.
When he comes back safe, I'll definitely be with my wife for life.
Don't worry, husband. I'll do what I can for you. I'll take good care of your mom. I'll look after the general's house. The maid Ximena accepts the decree. I don't know if your majesty will let me separate from Leonardo to get a divorce.
By heaven's decree, the emperor decrees. The Marquis of Zhenbei Songhuayan has made great contributions, has been posthumously named Duke of Zhenguo. The Duke of Zhenguo title is inherited for 3 generations. Since all the men in the Zhenbei family have sacrificed their lives to protect our lands, they've all fallen. Only Ximena is left. So Ximena's husband can inherit the Duke title.
Father, brother, Ximena will surely carry on the line of my house, the Marquis of the North.
Your Majesty hasn't forgotten. The house of the Marquis of the North, the sacrifice of a whole family.
If there hadn't been a divorce, wouldn't Leonardo be the heir to the Duke title?
Yes, ma'am. Besides, Leonardo broke his promise to Ximena first. Ximena's right to ask for a divorce. I approve it. From now on, the two families won't have any TIs, so it is ordered.
What?
Ximena thanks you for the great grace. It's finally here.
So that day she entered the palace. It wasn't to block my marriage with Isabel, but to request a divorce.
Miss, you haven't been in a long time. To greet the old lady. She misses you a lot. So you should come to the palace more to keep her company.
Yes.
I didn't expect. Ximena has the Empress mother. This relationship, I can't let her leave like this. Ximena, why didn't you say so earlier? You made my mother-in-law misunderstand you. My mother has always believed that you're a good daughter-in-law. This engagement matter. Let's discuss it again.
The edict has already been issued. From now on, our two families will have no more TIs.
Ximena, since your majesty married me to Isabel, you should have thought about divorce by now, right?
Exactly.
I don't understand. You're the main wife and she's the concubine. Why can't you accept that? You have to get a divorce.
The general's words weren't like that. The main wife enters, without distinction between you and me.
Is it because of this? Is there nothing about you that's worth remembering?
It's just absurd. It's obvious you're disloyal.
Great uncle, getting angry over someone like that isn't worth it. Since you broke your promise, you in my eyes are worth nothing. Let's go.
It's all your fault.
Don't worry, husband. I'll do my best for you, to take good care of your mother, to keep the general's house in order, to wait for you to return safe and sound.
I won't regret it.
Have you divorced yet? But they held back half of your dowry.
Be careful. Move quickly. Watch out. Watch out. You can't take it. You can't take these things. You can take anything. This screen can't be taken.
It's better if the old lady lets it go soon. This is part of my dowry granted by the Empress Mother. Do you think your family can afford it?
You, Mother, Isabel, and I will return it soon. We don't need these things.
Let's go. Let's head home.
Yeah. Take it all. They made her take everything. There's nothing left. This general's house. Even the money for medicine is gone.
Mother, Southern Battlefield. They'll soon need Isabel and me. At that time, we'll come back with more achievements.
It wasn't retained. Haven't I told you? It's necessary to retain it. Half of the dowry. The general's house is already just an empty shell. You didn't retain her dowry. How are we going to live?
Isabel, marry me. Are you afraid of tough days?
That's not what I mean. I was just thinking that we can fully dedicate ourselves to achieving in the army without worrying about money. So, really it wasn't retained. She took all the dowry.
When I was about to give her the divorce, The imperial edict arrived. Turns out she had entered the palace before, asking the emperor to grant her a divorce decree. From the start, she planned to divorce. She had no intention of sharing you with anyone.
What?
She says she dislikes it.
She dislikes it. I don't even despise her for sharing you with her. She's the one who gets upset first. That's just ridiculous. Who does she think she is?
In the decree, Song Huaiyan is named as Duke of the Nation. 3 generations of inheritance. She's now the only legitimate daughter in the Duke's house. The only legitimate daughter. The husband she chooses will inherit the title, or he could inherit from the collateral branch.
The husband she chooses can inherit. How is that possible? I thought that she could keep her dowry. She was rejected. There won't be any more good men who would want her. Now the emperor even made an exception for her. He set a precedent.
Isabel. Zemaina knows how to fight.
She knows how to dance. She's a woman of the house. What's so strange about her knowing how to dance?
What I'm saying is she knows martial arts. I've fought with her. Her internal energy now has reached a level where she can break objects from a distance.
I don't believe it. You say she knows how to fight. That's already pretty absurd. You even say she can break things from a distance. In this world, there are very few people who can do that. You're being too dramatic.
Forget it.
I knew you were lying to me. Brother Zhan, I know the general's house is tough, but the dowry you promised me, and the engagement gift, can't be missing.
Why has she changed so much? Now she seems so calculating. Is it just my imagination?
Why are you so nervous? Come here. The young lady is very nice. Come here. Come quickly. Come. Girl! All this was sent by the pawn shop. They are between 12 and 20 years old. If the girl has any preferences, she can stay to serve.
She knows how to read.
I recognize a few.
Stay. Then follow Grandma Sue. Just learn the rules.
Girl, tomorrow's the big wedding at the general's house. You've also received the invitation. How can they be so shameless? They can't hold back your dowry, and they still want to squeeze more money from the dowry.
If they dare to hand it over, what do we have to fear? Let's go!
Ah. Girl, it's really strange. It's supposed to be. The emperor has granted the marriage. There should be a lot of nobles. Why are there only these soldiers? And besides, the groom and bride are missing.
Have another drink, you two girls.
Mother, if you don't want to help me with the wedding, do it right. Tell me. Now it's fine. A good wedding party has turned into a joke. It's just because there aren't enough seats. All the guests have left. How am I supposed to be an official in court?
I follow the guest list too. to organize it. Who knew you invited? Only rude soldiers? Is it my fault? I'm your mother-in-law. On the big wedding day, do you dare disrespect me?
Mother, this was really inconsiderate of you.
You ungrateful son. You got married and forgot your mother. You know these banquets. And the dowry. I got everything by selling properties. Lending money to organize it.
Shut up. On this happy day, don't you fear they'll laugh at us? Anyway, since they're here, they're all guests, we'll talk about other things tomorrow.
Let's go.
What a curse! My family, the Zhan. How did he marry someone like that?
What is this? Weren't you happy before? The wine's gone. Bring it quick. Yeah, this hasn't been enjoyed. We haven't drunk enough. The wine's finished. What does this mean? Do they look down on us? Exactly. If it weren't for that year, when we followed General Yi, we massacred several towns in Xijing. We exchanged war prisoners from Xijing. Could Leonardo have achieved anything? They were just looking down on us. Lower your voice. What we did that year, if it gets exposed, it could cost us our heads.
Did we hide something in the Chenglingwan battle? Did we hide something? A shameful secret?
Girl, according to your instructions, the wedding money has been delivered to them.
By Zhu. Go tell my older brother to help me investigate the Chenglingwan battle, if there's any problem.
Yes.
Isn't she the legitimate daughter of the Duke's residence? How do you really dare to come to my wedding with Leonardo?
The invitation from Mrs. Zhan has already been delivered to the Duke's residence. I, Zemina, have nothing to be ashamed of. Why wouldn't I come?
You know that I'm Mrs. Zhan, and that's enough.
Only you insist on being the war lady. The others don't care. Since the wedding money has arrived, I wish you both an eternal union. Don't go out anymore, to avoid hurting others.
Zemina.
It's fine. Isn't it enough to make me look bad?
War General, today, are you embarrassed that we make you look bad? Brothers, let's go. Don't bother the noble War General and his interest in General Yi. Come on, come on.
Leonardo, don't go.
Leonardo, now you're happy. My face, you've made a fool of me and your parents.
This is what I've achieved with my war merits. The woman I brought back.
Girl, my master's dove has arrived. Girl, what's going on?
Isabel. She killed several people from the villages of Xijing. He broke the agreement between our country and Xijing, the pact not to kill innocent civilians. The people of Xijing believe that. It's my grandfather, the order given by the commander. That's why they take their revenge. They unload everything on the weak and sick in my house.
What? Our house was destroyed by Isabel, and that's why they exterminated us. So, what face does Isabel have to show up in front of the girl? The lady's death was very unjust.
The Battle of Chenglingwan must have issues. The commander is clearly my grandfather, but he's leading the battle. But it's Isabel and Leonardo. I need to clarify this.
Girl, urgent message.
Girl, who is it?
My older sister. She says that Xijing has already sent 300,000 soldiers towards the country of Dongliao to help Dongliao attack the king of Beiming and take the last two cities in the south.
But Xijing, isn't it an ally of our country? So, isn't Isabel relying on signing a peace treaty with Xijing, gaining merits in the war? And is that why she's putting you in a bind? But why is she turning to help Dongliao and turning against our country?
I fear it's related to Isabel's massacre.
So, girl, what are you planning to do now?
I'm going to enter the palace and see the emperor. Your Majesty, I've received a secret report. I come to inform Your Majesty. Your Majesty, my older sister, she's the best spy of the Wanzong sect. The top spy. What she says can't be false. I beg you, Your Majesty, send reinforcements south.
Xijing has signed with our country a non-interference agreement. How is that possible? Allied with our country's enemy?
I offer my head as a guarantee. What my older sister says is true.
Ridiculous. Now the Duke's house. You are the only one left. Do you want me to take your head? Do you want the Duke's house? Is the whole family exterminated? You forged this news to make me send more troops. Do you want Leonardo and Isabel to go back to the southern battlefield? The battlefield is dangerous. Aren't you hoping they'll die in battle?
Your Majesty.
Come here. Take young Song back to the mansion. Send someone to watch day and night. She can't step out of the mansion.
Your Majesty, I, the maid, would never do that. Play with important national matters and feelings for the children. Please, Your Majesty, trust me.
Your father and brothers are renowned heroes. Don't do things that harm their reputation. I can bring you honor. Today, I'll act like you weren't here. Take care.
Looks like I'm going to the southern battlefield myself. I'll deliver the message.
What's up, young one?
The Emperor sends someone every day to keep an eye on me, but I have important things to do. I must leave the mansion. On the days I'm not here, the Duke's mansion must run like when I'm here, the same way. What can be hidden will be hidden. If it really can't be hidden, then inform the Emperor. When I return, I'll go apologize to the Emperor.
What do you want to do, young one? Then do it. The old servant will stay to watch the Duke's mansion. When do you plan to leave, young one?
I'm leaving tonight. It's not hard for me to leave the mansion, but I need to ride my peach blossom horse, so I have to think of a way to get the horse to the other mansion.
That's easy to do. In a couple of days, Princess Lan, wife of Prince Huai, is getting married. The old servant will ride to deliver gifts to the princess. After delivering them, I'll take the horse to the other mansion and buy another one from outside.
All right, that'll be done. Anyway, the Imperial Guard doesn't restrict their comings and goings. By the way, Mama Sue, I get along great with my cousin. Go to the storeroom first. Pick out some good stuff to take.
Zemena.
Young one, General Zhan barged in. I couldn't stop him.
General Zhan. What's going on?
Zemena, my mother is sick. I can't get Dr. Dan. I also can't get the Danxi pills from the Royal Medicine Pharmacy. They just make things harder for me. I really have no way.
General Zhan and his new wife have achieved great feats, are capable people. There's nothing they can't solve. Even if there is, they shouldn't come looking for our young lady.
Dr. Dan respects loyal and pious people. He's just upset too. Old lady Zhan took things too far. If General Zhan or General Yi went to the Royal Medicine Pharmacy and kneeled for a day or two, maybe they could move him.
What? All right, thanks.
General Zhan. In the coming months, I'm going to chant sutras at the temple to free the restless souls of the Duke's mansion. At that time, I hope the General's household won't come anymore.
Understood.
Young one, everything's ready.
Zemena, daughter of Song Huayan, has an urgent military matter to see King Beiming.
You are really General Song's daughter? Who dares to enter the camp?
I'm Zemena, Song Huayan's daughter. I have important military information. I need to inform King Beiming.
The daughter of Song Huayan, Zemena.
That's right. He's the one who took the south, 23 cities. King Beiming Rodrigo.
This time on the battlefield, I'll take care of it myself. Those who killed the Northern Marquis household, the enemy army leader. This will be my promise. With a knife as a symbol, I ask for Zemena's hand.
King Beiming, why do you want to marry Zemena?
It's Zemena, who saved me from a bunch of debt. She brought me back. Since then, I've decided I won't marry anyone else. I hope the Northern Marquis lady supports it.
No need to be so polite, Prince. It's just that, Zemena, about going to the southern battlefield. I asked the prince to keep this a secret. I don't want her to become more famous than her king. I just wish she'd find a good husband and have a peaceful life. But you, Prince, are of high nobility. Zemena is impulsive. She's really not worthy of you.
I've heard your mother. After I marry you, I plan to stay here forever. Stay on the battlefield. But I didn't think I'd see you here. Come with me. Tell me, what important military information?
I report to the Marshal, my second older sister. She got information from Dong Liao. The commander of Xijing, Su Lanji, has already taken the Xijing troops. About 300,000 have entered Dong Liao. They've swapped out Dong Liao's soldiers, the soldiers' armor. Now they're heading to the southern battlefield.
Why not report directly to the Emperor?
I've already informed him, but I have no proof. The Emperor doesn't want to believe it. Does the Marshal believe me?
Your second older sister. She's from the Wanzong sect. Her name is Ping Wuzong. She's well known in the world. She's a famous spy. the information she gets can't be wrong.
Marshall, how do you know the Wanzong sect so well? Marshall, how do you know the Wanzong sect so well?
I used to go to Maishan as a kid. I knew the Wanzong sect was in Maishan. There's a mischievous girl named Zemina. She's very beloved in the sect. But you?
Since you've gone through changes, I'm not the same anymore. The girl who could do whatever she wanted.
But I rushed here. It took me several days to get here.
5 days. I'm fine. It's just that my peach blossom horse is tired.
Feed the horse. Prepare the food.
Marshall, aren't you thinking of a strategy first? Or send someone to quickly inform the capital, so the Emperor can send more reinforcements?
Don't worry. Reinforcements won't arrive that quickly. If we want to withstand the first battle, we need to recruit soldiers first, and gather supplies too. You've come personally to inform the South. This is the right decision. So, that way I'll have enough time to think of a strategy. Rest for 2 days. Then, head back to the capital.
It's not necessary. I've already sent a message to my friends from the Wan sect. We're going to enlist together.
Enlist?
To investigate the truth about my family's massacre.
What? With our enemy, the East Liao, a coalition of 200,000 soldiers, they'll attack the king of Beiming, and take the last 2 cities in the south.
Your Majesty, my older sister, is the best spy in the Wan sect, #1 in her rank. What she says can't be false, I beg you. Your Majesty, send reinforcements south.
That's crazy.
I'm putting my head on the line for this. Everything my sister says is true.
I didn't think what Zemina said would turn out to be true. I thought it was just because I couldn't stand Leonardo and Isabel getting married. I scolded her for that. Your Majesty, now sending reinforcements. I'm afraid it will be too late. This news, our spies couldn't uncover it. You can see that. My military department sent spies into the enemy country, East Liao, and those from Xijing were all killed.
Your Majesty, the situation is critical. Please make sure to send more reinforcements. The war general and I are ready to take reinforcements south. We'll arrive before the Xijing troops do, at the southern front.
Isabel, how can you guarantee we'll get there before the Xijing troops? To the battle, the Xijing troops left over 10 days ago, and we haven't even left yet. Even if we travel day and night, we won't make it in time.
I know you've been unhappy with me lately. You're upset with me. But let me tell you, that marrying me is a blessing for the general's house. It's your luck. Zemina can only help you. Be obedient to your mother-in-law, but I can make the general's house return to its glory.
Why are you bringing her up?
If I mention her, it's to make you feel bad. Do you want to keep in touch? I think her tactic is to retreat to advance. She's tempting you to go after her.
I told you, I'm going to find her. It's so she shows up to call Dr. Dan. Otherwise, my mother still hasn't been able to get medicine from Dr. Dan.
Do you know then why the emperor sent the guard to watch the duke's house? Is it because of Zemina?
Surely she made some requests to the emperor. Excessive demands, I suppose.
I want to see. When we return from the southern battlefield, we'll return victorious if she'll still maintain her noble appearance without showing her envy.
Shanguji.
Zamina, how many people have you killed?
You lost count after 30.
Bun, how many people have you killed?
I killed 50. And you, Onesie?
I killed 63.
That's fine.
And you, Gunner?
I killed 80.
Huo. Zamina, the clean water has arrived. Come wash your face.
It's here. I'll wash my face too. You're a boy who needs a lesson.
No, and our water?
I'll change it for you right now.
Zamina. Marshal, you used the peach blossom spear. You aimed and killed over 300 enemies, not counting those who were wounded in the throat. There are also 100 more. You... Is this really your first time on the battlefield?
I promised my mother that I had to hide about going to the battlefield in the south.
Since you don't want to admit it, then I, the king, will keep your secret. All right, Zamina, listen.
At your service.
I appoint you as leader of 1,000 men, with 1,000 soldiers under your command. From now on, these 1,000 soldiers, you can handle them however you want.
Thanks, Marshal.
Leading 1,000 men, 300 men, that's impressive. Congratulations.
It's okay. It's okay. Hurry up and get ready.
Leading 1,000 men.
It's settled.
Good job. Let's head back to camp. Come on, come on.
All right. Awesome. In the general's house there are no weak women. Relay my order. Zamina has taken the barn, and she's achieved another feat. I'll appoint her as a 5th rank general. Once she helps the northern king take Simon, recapture the south, she'll rise to 4th rank general. The emperor won't blame Miss Song anymore for escaping the court. Have you delivered the news? This time, it should let the prince prepare in advance. When she returns, I'll reward him generously. However, these reinforcements haven't arrived yet. To General Isabel, the promised deadline. 2 months have already passed. Taking this place, should be able to do it.
I, Leonardo, present myself before the marshal.
I, Isabel, present myself before the marshal.
Leonardo's marching speed. It's really too slow? That's all. She's made great contributions. She still needs recognition. They've finally arrived.
We ran into a flood. I've arrived late. Please forgive me, Marshal.
The weather hasn't been favorable. It has nothing to do with General Yi. Seeing her husband arrive, why doesn't she look happy? War General, finally seeing you today. You're really lucky. You've married a great woman. War General, I haven't congratulated you yet. You two will achieve great feats together. You'll surely light up the general's house. War General, your lady's brave and knows how to fight. Braver than anyone. She puts us to shame.
About me marrying Isabel, everyone here already knows, but they are Zamina, the old men of my father. Why are you congratulating me for marrying Isabel? Thanks to the 3 generals.
You flatter me too much. How can Isabel compare to you? The victory at Chenglingwang was pure luck. It's not like Isabel's that brave.
This girl. Isn't she hiding something? Mrs. Leonardo is Zamina. General Yi, how come he's being modest? General Yi is modest. Why are you so lost? Seeing his daughter-in-law, he can't even greet her. She's hurt. and she hasn't fully recovered yet.
You're hurt.
I'm not hurt.
This
War General, General Yi. Finally, your reinforcements have arrived. That's great.
Zemina.
What are you doing here?
So, the warrior you just praised is Zemina, and not me. So, Miss Song has also arrived at the southern battlefield. But Miss Song, why doesn't she explain to everyone? You've already divorced Leonardo, making everyone misunderstand.
divorce. Why divorce?
To inform the marshal, after the great victory at Chenglingwan, Your Majesty granted me the warrior as a secondary wife, but Miss Song can't accept it, so I asked for a divorce.
Clearly, it's you too. You requested the emperor for a merit-based marriage. I asked for a divorce. It was just to help you.
What nonsense. Gaining merits in war doesn't benefit the wife and family, but is used to marry another woman. Leonardo, you're disloyal and unfortunate. Traitor, Mrs. Song held you in high regard. She promised you to Zemina, but you don't appreciate it. You've made Mrs. Song very sad.
This is a private matter. What right do you have to hit?
He made Mrs. Song sad? I'll hit him. If you don't agree, hit him back. Don't be useless, hiding behind a woman, letting a woman defend you.
Mrs. Song is already dead, except for Zemina. The rest of the Song family have also died. How? Hasn't she told you even this?
What?
Zemina, why really did you come to this battlefield? Is it that you want your father's men to defend you?
What's going on?
A year ago, the Xijing spies in the capital were all activated. In my house, except for those with me. Those who married into the general's family have all died.
Zemina, you're just a housewife who only knows how to calculate. I've never led an army in battle. Now you've not only come to the battlefield, but you've also hidden your divorce issue. What do you really want to do?
Enough. How many soldiers have you two brought? Say it clearly.
Reporting to the Marshal, I've brought 100,000 troops from the capital and 10,000 soldiers from the Divine Fire Camp, 15,000 from the Dark Armor Army.
General Song, these 15,000 from the Dark Armor Army will be assigned to you. The Divine Fire Camp will be under General Fang's command. They'll set up at Cheng Camp tonight. Starting tomorrow, everyone will train.
General Song, are you talking about her, Zemina? Why should I be a general?
War General, if you don't want your wife to lose face, it's better you take her far away.
Zemina, I think it's you who's losing face. What right do you have to lead the elites of the Dark Armor Army?
General Song has fought in 5 battles. He's killed countless enemies. When it came to breaking the city, it was also General Song who infiltrated the city, opened the city gates, and brought 3,000 soldiers, facing almost 30,000 from the combined Dongliao and Xijing army. He fought hard to defend the grain stores. His achievements have already been reported to the emperor. He's been granted the rank of 5th class war general. It's a title given by the emperor. The Ministry of War has sent documents as proof.
What right do you have to question? The 5th class war general rank? Is she really that impressive?
I guess you generals have elevated her to this position, killing countless enemies. I don't believe it.
I remember General Yi used to make grand proclamations, with a heart that cared for the world. But now, she's no better than a housewife, who clings on endlessly.
Step back.
The Dark Armor Army was brought by me from the south. What right does she, Zemina, have to lead? I disagree.
You say you disagree.
Yeah, I disagree. I've traveled through wind, snow, and rain, and in the end, I end up dressing her for others. How could I agree?
Hear the marshal. There are no disobedient soldiers. Where do you come from? Go back to where you came from.
Marshal, we'll follow the orders. The reinforcements will arrive in the south, and will be under your command. My wife and I will also be at your disposal.
You all will also be under my command. You think you can look down on me?
I wouldn't dare.
The marshal underestimates my wife and me. At Qinling Pass, we made significant contributions.
Who here hasn't made big contributions?
Marshal, calm down. Isabel's just acting on emotion. She doesn't mean to offend the marshal.
If she can't accept orders, she should leave the south immediately. What the marshal needs are generals who obey without question.
Let's go.
Zemina. With something so big, why didn't you tell Uncle Fang? How have you handled it yourself? The marshal has fallen, and 6 lower generals. There's nothing left. My heart hurts. Now, ma'am, young lady. And the young man is gone too? How are you going to handle it alone?
Get up quickly.
The generals can go out first. I have something to say to General Song. Have a drink. I thought the death of my parents and siblings was your greatest tragedy. I didn't expect the whole family to be massacred, and for your husband to break his vow and remarry. These days, how have you managed to endure it? Sit down. Calm down, okay? Tell me.
What else does the marshal want to know?
Everything. Why you suddenly got married? After you got married, everything that happened. The spies from Xijing massacred the entire Marquis family. Everything that's happened.
At first, my mother married me to Leonardo, hoping that I would have a home and live a peaceful life.
It's too much. The people from the general's house dare to treat you like this. It's made you feel bad.
I don't feel bad. If I had feelings for Leonardo, it'd be natural to feel bad, but I don't. For me, leaving the general's house is a relief. And what they're planning. My dowry hasn't been successful. That's why the marshal saw it today. Isabel is so mad at me. I don't care about the guy she likes. I've made her unhappy.
No wonder she's a Song family woman who never gives up. Isabel, through the massacre of the innocents in Xijing and the contract issue with Xijing, I'll report to His Majesty truthfully. At that moment, the truth will come out. There must be someone to take full responsibility for this. It's just that maybe it's not what you want that way.
I get it. Thanks, Marshal.
Come. Get up. Let's go. I'll take you to check the Zhuangjia army. From today on, you are the vice commander of the Zhuangjia army. Brothers, from today on, General Song is your vice commander on the southern battlefield. Everyone must follow her orders. She orders them to attack and kill the enemy. So, let's go. No one should disobey military orders. Yes.
Zonjia army. Clearly, we brought it. Why should it belong to him? Does Ximena control it? Clearly, King Beiming is biased.
Even if it doesn't belong to him, it's not up to us. Xuanjia army has always belonged to King Beiming. We arrived as reinforcements in the south. In the end, we still have to obey him.
That's not certain.
What do you want to do? Don't talk about this with others. This undermines the army's morale.
Maybe if there's a bit of chaos, it could reveal his true incompetence.
Isabel, I'm warning you. If you talk without thinking about the army, you'll face military punishment.
The Battle of Chengling won. I was the one who contributed the most. I am the first female general of the Shan Kingdom. I didn't make any major mistakes. Who dares to punish me?
You've never wanted to tell me. In the Battle of Chenglingwen, I was in charge of leading the troops to burn the granaries. How did you get the Marshal of Xijing, Solange, to sign a treaty with you?
Haven't I told you already? At that moment, I started proclaiming that King Beiming had achieved victory in the south and was heading to the Battle of Chenglingwen. Plus, their granaries were burned. Maybe the king got distracted and then surrendered.
Why do I always feel that? The victory at Chenglingwen has issues?
Ximena, I'll make you fall from grace.
If she wants to take advantage of her father and brother's achievements, staying in the capital like a lady, enjoying her wealth and glory, why does she want to steal our battlefield achievements? Get away, get away, get away, right? Our General Isabel defied fate at Chenglingwen with just about 300 soldiers. Still, she became a 5th-rank general, while the one elevated by King Beiming, Ximena, who was elevated, is 1 rank above her. That is...
I said that lately no one has been training. And no one has listened to me. Turns out they don't respect me.
General Song. The Marshal has given the order that if anyone disrespects, they can challenge General Song. If they can withstand 3 moves from General Song, they can avoid punishment. They can avoid punishment. But I don't want to avoid punishment. If they can beat me, where do General Song's achievements come from? I won't say another word. Officer Bai, we support you.
Ximena, hit her.
Doesn't General Song dare to fight?
I just need to beat you.
Exactly. If you can beat me, I swear I'll follow you to the death. I won't break my word. Yeah, we support you. Let her ride on her father and brother's achievements, trampling our soldiers to rise. Military achievements are tough to earn. She, just a woman, dares to use fake achievements to fool our Xuanjia army. We all disagree. Officer Bai, hit her?
What are you saying?
What are you doing? Shut up. What's going on? Shut up. Did General Song hear that?
Since Captain Bai made a sincere invitation, I won't refuse. Please bring
the guaranteed victory. Victory.
Looks like someone wants to challenge Ximena. Beiming in the Zonjia army is seen as very skilled. I don't know if Ximena can handle some moves from Beiming.
Beiming can't win.
Husband, you're too biased. And Ximena, we hope Beiming better than her, makes her kneel and apologize. So there aren't people like her. Makes them ruin women's reputation.
Let's get started.
General Song, I'll let you take a hit.
Alright.
Beiming won't handle it. Ximena's internal energy. If she tries to take Ximena's hit, her arm will definitely break. I didn't expect her to. This feels like cotton. A weak and powerless attack. Hides a clever move. Good. Nice hit. By Jiawei really lost. Thanks for yielding. I'm Beiming. I'm ready to follow General Song's orders.
So be it. This is really superficial. This Beiming. It was arranged by King Beiming, right? She just stands there without dodging. She hurt her. Even if she wins, it's still a decisive blow. This Zhuangjia army, everyone obeys King Beiming. To whoever King Beiming tells them to submit to, they submit. So why put on this show? Treating the soldiers like fools.
Right? Does Zemaina only know those moves? Doesn't she have more skills?
I'm going to challenge her.
Don't go. Zemaina leads the Xuanjia army. They're not just any soldiers. Besides, if you win, King Beiming and the Xuanjia army, they won't be able to save face. With the big battle ahead, we can't provoke a civil war, destabilizing the army's morale.
So what? I'm not the one disturbing the army's morale. It's her, Zemaina. With King Beiming. Private exchange.
Do you still want to earn military merits? The commander of this battle is King Beiming. How this battle will end, he's the one who proposed it. If you offend him, have you thought about the consequences? At that moment, we won't earn any military merits, and will be accused of disturbing the army's morale.
So what do we do then? So Zemaina, she just relies on her good position. Someone like her, who deceives and steals fame, I can't tolerate it. When the day of battle comes, if she doesn't go, I'll force her to go.
Since King Beiming wants to restore the honor of the Song family, Zemaina, she'll definitely have to go to battle. At that time, there'll be many people protecting her.
When she's on the battlefield, life and death are uncertain. If those 15,000 from the Zhuangjia army only protect her, Zemaina, or accumulate merits just for her, when they return to court, I'll inform the emperor, so the whole court knows how Zemaina has ruined the reputation of Grand General Song Huayan. Some people should make an effort for appearances. The reputation of the Song family's army has been completely lost.
The reputation of my Song family's army. What does it have to do with you?
Why are you acting so arrogant here? I've seen it already. Leaving the Zhuangjia army under your command. It's just King Beiming. It's just a matter of a word. Why make Beiming come out to put on a show with you? Do you think that way? The other soldiers, will they be convinced? They really think we're blind.
You're right. Not everyone is blind. Some things can deceive for a while, but not forever.
What do you mean? I don't care what you want to say, but this is a battlefield. The Zhuangjia Guard is elite. They're not here for you to earn merits. Go back to the capital right now. Don't cause trouble here. I know, you just want to prove that you're better than me. But do you achieve it with your own skills? In this army, no one will follow you. Everyone sees you as a joke.
I've become a joke. It's not just the rumors you've spread. Disregarding the truth?
No, the Zhuangjia Guard isn't here to protect her. I must reclaim the Zhuangjia Guard from King Beiming. Reclaim the Zhuangjia Guard. I'm Captain Isabel. I come to see the Marshal.
Come in.
Marshal, I've summoned all the generals to discuss the battle situation. Why don't you invite us both to come together?
Haven't I said it already? You've traveled a lot to come help. You've suffered many injuries. Rest for 2 days before training. You don't need to discuss for now.
We're here to help by order. Even though the road's been tough, taking a day to rest will help them recover. They can train today, but Marshal, I have a question. I'm here to ask.
Tell me.
The Zhuangjia Guard is elite. They should be at the forefront in battle. Why has the Marshal assigned them to General Song?
What's the issue?
Using the best soldiers to protect a woman seeking glory in battle. I think the Marshal is being foolish.
What protection?
The Marshal is really nostalgic. If the Zhuangjia Guard can take the city, the credit will go to her, Ximena. It's like giving her glory. What's the difference?
Is that how you talk? The Zhuangjia Guard she leads. If they can take the city, the credit will be hers. How can that be a gift? Does General Yi fight alone in battle, while the soldiers hide behind?
Is that what the general means? That General Song also goes to battle, and doesn't hide behind, with command power?
That's absurd. If there's a vanguard, there must be a general in command. Where's a general hiding behind, with command power?
She leads the troops, letting a woman who's never been in battle lead the battle. I believe that the generals will guide her, and she'll go with the Zhuangjia Guard to attack the city.
How has she never been in battle? In the last battles, hasn't she always been at the front, fighting?
What happened in those previous battles? The Marshal and the generals know the truth. I'm Captain Isabel. I request to lead the Zhuangjia Guard in the assault. If the Marshal insists that Ximena leads, then I'll challenge Ximena. The Zhuangjia Guard, a general's taking him south. The general, I can't just stand by, follow someone who knows nothing about war, losing life for no reason.
General Yi, how can you say that? If General Song has no skills, why would the Zhuangjia army follow him? If lives are really lost for no reason, the battle hasn't even started, you're already saying negative things. Words of bad omen. You're really absurd.
Didn't the Marshal say so? Anyone who disagrees can challenge. Then I'll challenge Ximena. If Ximena loses, the Zhuangjia army will be under my command.
All right. The Marshal allows you to challenge Ximena. If she loses, the Zhuangjia army won't be under her command. If you lose, you'll get 50 king strikes as punishment for disobeying the Marshal's orders. At the same time, I'll strip you of all your achievements on the southern battlefield that you've earned. Your name won't appear in the merit book.
That's not fair. If Ximena loses, there won't be any penalty. If I lose, I'll get 50 king strikes, and they'll take away all my achievements. The Marshal is being very biased.
If Ximena loses, she'll lose the Zhuangjia army. Doesn't that count as a punishment? Besides, she leads the Zhuangjia army. It's a Marshal's order, changing her at the last minute. Wouldn't she lose face in the camp? In front of the generals and soldiers, she'd lose all authority. Doesn't that count as a punishment?
But the Marshal said, anyone who disagrees can challenge.
Exactly. If you lose the challenge, you'll get 50 king strikes. It's because you're not just challenging, but you also want to take the Zhuangjia army from her. Your challenge is for personal gain. If you fail, you'll naturally lose something. Otherwise, everyone will question the Marshal about the orders given. How can we keep fighting?
Ximena is just a housewife. She's definitely not my rival. I'll challenge her tomorrow. I'm leaving.
Marshal, the Zhuangjia army is already under General Song's command. Why allow General Yi's request? Now, those causing trouble in the reinforcements, even if they're no longer here, they're still talking privately, saying General Song doesn't deserve his position. If General Song loses, General Song won't lose. Since in the reinforcements, there are still those who are dissatisfied with General Song. Also, there are those who want to humiliate themselves. They want to act foolishly. Then let them. No one should stop her.
Isabel. Why risk so much? Ximena has good combat skills. Even if it's just a few moves, they'll be enough to beat you. I've seen her combat skills firsthand. Isabel, Don't act on impulse.
Brother Zhan, I'm not acting on impulse. What I'm fighting for today isn't just a military leader, but also the Zhuangjia army, the command power in the future. After the battle in the south, there won't be wars in the country for years. If you and I don't have positions, what will we do then?
But if we earn merits in this war, once we lose, there won't be any merits, and we'll be punished with sticks. Once we're hit in the army, we'll lose our authority as generals. How can we hold positions after that?
Losing to her. You're underestimating me too much.
There's always an unexpected turn. If you lose, you'll have nothing. Are you willing to stay home as a wife?
If it's to focus on cooking, what's wrong with that? But I'm sure I won't lose. Zemina, you're really quite foolish. So foolish that you think going to battle, you can defeat me. But you're not that foolish. You also know how to use your father's influence to earn merits for yourself.
We risk our lives to defend our homeland. Isn't it just to earn merits? She did nothing, and yet she's named general. How unfair is this? Maybe the enemies we kill on the battlefield, in the end, they become her merits. With so much effort, what's all this for? It's just doing others' work.
Tell me again. When we attacked the city, it was General Song who went up first. He destroyed the catapult. Then he came down and opened the city gate. With 3,000 soldiers, he defended the granary. Thanks to that, you can eat today. Don't you have a conscience?
If it weren't for you, my family wouldn't have died.
Zemina. I don't need the peach spear. Use this.
Yeah. Is the marshal afraid that will I kill Isabel with the peach spear?
Use a stick, since you're so confident. Don't blame me. I won't show mercy.
Isabel can't lose. If Isabel loses, then, even if she's on the southern battlefield, she can do her best. She won't earn any merits. Plus, she'll get 50 lashes. Isabel, face the battle calmly.
Start. General Yi, make her regret it. Don't hold back. General Yi is powerful.
This stick. It doesn't look like a stick. Looks like the marshal gave you the toughest weapon.
You'd better go back to his spear. I thought it was something impressive. Turns out it's a joke. That's unfair. It's a real stick. Look. What kind of skill is this? What kind of skill is this? Can it grab things from a distance? That stick is clearly on the ground. It must be magic.
What do you guys know? This is internal energy. Only warriors with great internal energy can achieve it.
General Yi, are we still fighting? Or are you giving up?
Does a warrior give up? Zemina, how do you have such amazing skills?
Isabel, are you okay?
Brother Zhan, I haven't lost. If I had her background, I'd win too.
Kill her. Nice hit. Let's go.
Isabel's low tier. She completely blinded me. I forgot how good Zemina is.
Starting today, the Zhuangjia army will be under General Song's command. As for General Yi who disobeyed orders, he'll be punished after the battle. General Song is impressive.
King Beiming cares so much for Zemina. Does he like her?
Does he want to kill her?
He's thought about it.
The envoys sent to investigate have brought news. The people of Xijing have covered up the massacre. They've concealed it. Outwardly, they just say the village flooded. Everyone died burned. Do you know what this means?
The people of Xijing want to cover it up. The issue of the humiliation of the Xijing prince.
So even though the emperor knows the truth, he can't take action against Isabel. He can't do anything about it. At least you can relax. It won't be because of Isabel. That affects your grandfather.
So, Sulanji wants to help Dong Liao to keep us busy on the southern battlefield, forcing the court to send reinforcements, and the newly decorated Isabel will surely be the commander of the reinforcements. Sulanji's target is just Isabel and her soldiers.
Exactly. Even though on the surface the two countries have reached peace, the hatred is already there. If you kill Isabel today, Sulanji won't be able to avenge the prince. Then all his anger will be taken out on the innocent.
Are you saying that Sulanji could massacre the city?
He shouldn't do it now. But if you kill Isabel today, he's likely to do it. Sulanji is the uncle of the Prince of Xijing.
If you kill Isabel today, the consequences would be severe. Fortunately,
it's fine. Don't overthink it. Focus on training. When it's time to besiege, Sulanji will definitely go after Isabel. At that moment, even if you don't kill her today, or in the future, the court won't be able to judge her. It'll be hard for her to escape from Sulanji.
Got it. 15,000 from the Zhuangjia army will split into two groups. One group will handle the attack, and the other will defend. Each group will split into 10 subgroups. That means, adding attack and defense, we'll have a total of 20 groups. Tomorrow's Zhuangjia guard will be the vanguard of the siege. At that time, General Zhan will lead 10,000, preparing ladders in the rear. That's it. After General Zhan returns, if you think of any problems, you can come to me whenever you want. If there's no issue,
I have a question right now.
just tell me.
Why did you keep that from me back then? That you know martial arts?
Is it really that important?
It's not important. Only until the day you and I parted ways. That's when I realized you knew martial arts. What confuses me is that you get military strategy and you have such high martial skills. Why didn't you enlist in the army to strengthen your Song family's power? And you chose to marry me.
Marrying you was just to obey my mother.
So, did you ever actually love me?
Leonardo, you never knew how to take your place. When you were my husband, you didn't. And as Isabel's husband, you didn't either. Your place.
So, you never really loved me. You just obeyed your mother, and you married me. It was clearly your lack of feelings first. But you make me feel like I was the one who failed you. Zemena, tell me straight.
Zemina, what are you doing with my husband? What are you doing?
Your wife. You explain it yourself.
Zemina.
Have you calmed down yet? Tomorrow we attack the city. I was just talking to her.
You have no right to yell at me.
In the end, I'll be the one regretting. I'm the one who's lost. A wonderful Zemena.
Marshal.
General Song, I'm leaving you these archers.
1Z. Let's go.
Zemina, be careful. Keep shooting.
The attackers go.
Brother Zhan.
Who let you come? Didn't the marshal tell you to stick with General Fang? In the rear?
I already told you that I can help you achieve great success. This city is the biggest win. I can't let Zemina and the others take all the credit. And also, in the future, in front of the Emperor and the War Ministry, you can mention it for me too. I was the one who led the attack.
But this is disobeying military orders.
It doesn't matter. What matters is that I can help you succeed. Let's go to attack the city with me.
Are you crazy? We're attacking the city. There's a plan and steps to follow. If you do this, it'll just get them killed for nothing.
So what? I can't let Zemina take all the credit. Cousin, bring your people and come attack the city with me.
Everyone, attack.
Keep attacking the city.
Everyone forward.
Shoot fast. Shoot. Forward. Everyone, forward. Get your men down. Our attack and defense have been practiced. You weren't part of the rehearsal. It could mess up our plan. Forward. Everyone up. Quick. Quick. Hurry up. What's happening? Quick. Stop them.
General Bai, besieging the city is the most dangerous. My soldiers are willing to sacrifice. They fight to take back the south. They don't feel danger. Now you want me to call them back? That hurts morale.
Do you know anything about war? Let everyone who's not from the Zhuanjia Guard get down.
Everyone charge. If you attack, you'll earn merits. With merits, you'll get rewards.
Get down. Zhuanjia Guard, forward. Withdraw those who aren't from the Zhuanjia Guard. What do you wanna do? I'm saving your life. Zhuanjia Guard, hurry up. You're insane.
You killed them.
I'm doing this to help you. And besides, Since they've gone to the battlefield, they're ready to sacrifice. Even if they die, the court will compensate them. To their families, what did I do wrong?
They don't need to sacrifice. The Xuanjie Guard is besieging the city. We're supporting. Even if you follow me, you can too. Let them carry stones, not go to die. Crying, that's all you do. Go cry somewhere else.
Brother Zhan, you'll regret it. I must steal from you the credit from Zemina.
I'm gonna open the city gates.
Cover me.
Attack!
Attack with me.
Cousin, go attack.
Isabel, come back. The enemy hasn't sounded the retreat yet. Just move forward and kill. It's not a retreat, it's a trap for the enemy. And also, at first glance, those are from Xijing.
Target in sight. Everyone capture Isabel alive. Yes. Retreat.
There must be a problem. Follow me.
Quick, retreat. The fish has bitten. Send the order. The entire Xijing army is retreating from the south. Yes.
Chase.
Isabel.
Marshal, should we chase? Let's avoid a massacre of civilians.
Sulanji won't do it, but Victor. So, General Song, take the Xuanjie Guard and go out killing. Brothers, let's go. Run! Isabel, you're crossing the border. Should we keep chasing?
Chase. Follow me.
Catch that woman alive. No. General Yi, you said we share fortune and misfortune, but now... Isabel? You've finally fallen into my hands. Remember how you humiliated me, the Prince of Xijing.
Was it in Changling One, that little prisoner leader? Turns out he's the Prince of Xijing. What do you really want?
Of course. It's to use his own method and pay him back. Take him away. You used a little bamboo to block the knife. You know, he just became a dad.
I thought I had a Xijing soldier. I didn't think it was a little bamboo.
Hypocrite. How can there be an enemy by your side? You're telling lies. You don't say a single good one.
Enough already. Now, we're all enemy prisoners of war. We've massacred Xijing villages. They won't let us go easily. They won't let us go. Instead of insulting me here, you better think about how to escape.
The village massacre was your order. You were the one who said there were generals hidden among the civilians. You were the one who said there were soldiers disguised as civilians. It's you who ordered to kill without mercy.
I only told you to kill a few people. We just forced him out. We didn't tell you to kill so many.
General Yi, without your order, how would we dare to massacre a village? Yeah, you're the one who says the Xijing people massacre our people. That's why you let us massacre the village, to avenge our people. In the end, we found out that they never actually massacred our people. If General Yi really feels so calm, why would he want us to be quiet? Don't you know that you're killing innocents to gain merit, and you still want to deny it? You do what you want but won't accept it. Coward! You can't even compare to General Song. You don't even reach his level.
What's with killing innocents and playing the hero? War is always cruel. Haven't we, the people, died because of war? And them, the people of Xijing, what are they innocents? Decades of border disputes. How many wars have started? I was the one who ended the war, and I was the one who signed the peace treaty. How many civilians have died? Did their deaths bring peace between the two countries? If so, they died for a reason.
Take them inside and strip them. I want to hear the cries of pleading. Let's go.
General Sulanji, we've signed a treaty. You can't hurt me. If you let me go now, we can sign the contract again.
Isabel, how can you say something so weak? You don't deserve to be a general. Isabel, you don't deserve to be a general.
General Su.
They can plead. If you plead, you'll just die in a more humiliating way. Since the country of Shan, under Song Huaiyan, sacrificed his family, only King Beiming remains. Is your emperor blind? How can he use someone like you? What achievements do you have? You're just an ambitious and a reckless killer.
No. No. No, no, no.
Run. Where do you think you're going? The Prince of Xijing can be humiliated by a coward like you, a bastard who fears for his life. I really feel sorry for him. Get lost. Are you scared? This is just the beginning.
Stop! The people of Dongliao have already crossed the borders of my country. Stop the pursuit.
Isabel chased a group of Dongliao soldiers. She probably fell into an ambush and was captured. We have to go save her.
Marshal's order. Once the people of Dongliao leave the borders of my country, they can't be pursued anymore. They must return to report.
Zemena, Isabel has been captured, and you're not going to rescue her. What do you mean?
If you have something to say, keep your distance. Stay away from Zemena.
We've been searching for almost 2 days. Isabel won't hold on much longer. I know you hate her. When we find her, we'll apologize together.
It's got nothing to do with personal grudges. The Zhuangjia army can't advance any further.
Zemena, I've already pleaded with you. What more do you want?
Do you think you're so important because of that? Are you going to lead the Zhuangjia army to the prairie? If you run into the Xijing army or any tribe, are you going to fight or let them do it?
What's your status? Do you dare talk to me like that, General?
It's a joke. What's my status? Why don't you think about it? And yours?
Zemena, take care of your people. Don't let any dog bark in front of me.
I already wanted to hit you. If it weren't for my military status, that binds me. The first time I saw them in this situation, I already wanted to hit you. Do you really think you're someone? Come on, get up. Go to hell. I'm gonna kill you. Don't look in the mirror. And you want to change your mind? In our promises, made by men, must be fulfilled even in death. This is a shame for men. Steamed bread.
Cain, stop hitting.
Have you hit enough? Can you go get Isabel now?
Leonardo, and wait. It's not in the prairie, it's in the mountains. 100,000 soldiers from Xijing are waiting in the mountains. They want justice. We can only wait.
How do you know they're in the mountains? What justice are they seeking?
Think carefully. Why don't the 100,000 from Xijing want to retreat? Why do they want to capture Isabel? And why? They signed a contract. And now they want to ally with Dongliao to participate in the Nanjian battlefield.
You're just a jealous woman who just wants to ruin Isabel. Zemena, you're really a wicked woman.
Ozzy, no need to pay attention to her. Just stay away.
There are enemy troops.
The whole army is on alert. Weapons always ready.
Alert.
Where did they take Isabel? Where did they take her?
General Song. Can we talk privately?
Sure.
We won't bring weapons. If you're worried, you can bring someone else. I'll only bring one too.
Come with me. Cain.
Xijing spies. The order to massacre your whole family, the Songs, wasn't given by me. It was the leader of Xijing, who mistakenly thought it was a massacre. The one who ordered the execution of our Xijing people. The order regarding the prisoners, given by your grandfather. That's why the order was given to kill the Marquis' house. Even though this was done by Isabel, there was an initial mistake. But I still want to pay tribute to the Xijing spies for everything they did. I pay my respects to you.
What are you saying?
This is what Xijing owes to your family, the Songs. We only owe to your family.
This matter involves the relations between the two countries. That's why the leaders of both countries have to consider the bigger picture. They choose to hide Isabel's shameful acts. This is Sulenji's approach. And also Rodrigo's. They've already avenged their grudge. But as I understand it, the Xijing spies who massacred my family have already returned to their country. My revenge hasn't been fulfilled yet. What they owe me, I want to collect it with their lives.
If that's the case, General Song, your revenge is already settled. The spies who returned to their country have all been killed by me. So you can stop mourning. But the pain of the Xijing people is an eternal shame.
I can't apologize for anyone. But in this matter, I think it's also our country that should be aware the pain and shame I carry inside.
General Song, what you just said, for me, for our prince, for the whole royal family of Xijing, holds great meaning.
We all carry a pain we can't reconcile, but thinking of the greater good, we can only endure the pain and reconcile.
I want to know, what did your wife do in the past? Go to the mountain. Her current situation, it's what they used to be, the sins they committed. Let's go.
Can you tell me? Is it true that Isabel massacred the village?
When you see Isabel, you can ask her directly. Sulenji won't kill her.
If it's true that Isabel massacred the village, it's true. Then the massacre of the Song family was indirectly caused by Isabel.
To save Isabel, take your trusted men with you to the mountain.
If the Xijing people are ambushed in the mountain, could the general go with the Xuanjie army and come with me?
It's not necessary. Sulenji has already retreated. You are safe.
You really don't care about my life. Your heart is made of steel. My men, come with me. Isabel. Get out. Everyone out. What if the Xijing people are ambushed in the mountain? General, can you go with the Xuanjie army? Can you accompany me?
No need. Sulenji has already left. You are safe.
So, she earlier asked me to take my closest ones to the mountain. She knew it early on. She wanted to leave Isabel some dignity.
Brother Zhan, why? Why did you ruin my face?
Your face. Solange marked you with the word Asena. Don't ruin it. Are you going to carry that mark for life? For life?
Sulanji. Bastard. He's a bastard. Bastard. I'm going to kill you.
Tell me, if you signed a treaty with the Xijing people, was it with the Prince of Xijing? Forcing them. Shimena's family was exterminated. Is it your fault? Abuse of prisoners of war. Massacre of the innocents of Xijing. Isn't that right?
But I've already signed. The treaty agreed upon at the border. These men died as they should have. Brother Zhan, I believe the people of our country are willing to sacrifice themselves for peace.
And you? Would you be willing to give your life to achieve peace?
I've suffered so much. From yesterday until now, not only do you not comfort me, but you insult me. Even though I've made mistakes, I've also made great contributions.
You know, all the soldiers under your command, except for the 10 or so who were captured, they all died. Even those who didn't die have also been castrated, and you...
Brother Zhan, do you think that the Xijin people have dishonored me? No, they just took my pants off. My innocence remains intact, believe me. I'm still innocent, Brother Zhan.
It's ridiculous. Because of you, I even abandoned Zemena.
General Song, this is the marshal who personally made you noodles.
Go eat first.
It's time to eat. Is it enough? It's not enough.
Is there more?
No.
Isn't that an unnecessary question? Be careful. Thank you.
Their target is Isabel, and those soldiers who participated in the massacre. I already knew. I had also placed her in the rear, but she decided to attack on her own.
The marshal has also protected Isabel.
He couldn't stop her from wanting to die. Isabel is a person without limits. Solange didn't kill her. She wanted her to commit suicide out of humiliation. But you think that, is Isabel going to commit suicide?
Her shameful state that day. Many in the army saw it. Surely it won't be long, and the capital will find out. We'll just have to see if he can hold on. The marshal actually has hidden a so ugly handkerchief.
This is Zemina's from when she was a child. It's what she embroidered the first time she became a seamstress. If the king of the north doesn't despise it, he can keep it.
Thank you very much, ma'am.
Could it be that the marshal embroidered it?
No, that's not it. General Song, was he ever a seamstress? General Song, was he ever a seamstress?
No. Why is the marshal asking that?
This handkerchief belongs to the person I like. I embroidered it the first time I became a seamstress.
Does the marshal have someone he likes?
Zemena, I like you. Ma'am, good news has arrived from the south. It's said in the village that under the command of the king of the north, there's a brave female general. What do you think? Who do you think that female general is?
It's not Isabel, right? It's Isabel. She led the Black Armor Army in battle. I focus on meditation. Finally, Leonardo and Isabel have returned with merits.
Yes. Our House of Generals will finally have its day of glory.
Sir, we're organizing a tea, inviting the families of the officials to gather together. This way we strengthen relationships. When they return, having obtained an official position, they'll succeed in the bureaucracy. Sir, what are you doing?
Ma'am, in our house, we don't have any more money.
Then let's borrow some. When they return, we'll use the emperor's rewards to pay off the debt. That'll be more than enough.
True. I'll risk losing face and I'll ask for a bit more. Here they come. Ladies.
This? What's going on here?
How would I know? The general's wives' tea gathering. The wives of the two war ministers haven't attended. Let's not even talk about the assistant's wife, not even a government official's wife, or any of them. The families of the war officials haven't attended. What does this mean? This means that female general can be General Isabel. The merit list has been published. Come see.
Quick look!
I can't believe that. Zemina can go to battle and earn merits. If she really has that skill, she would have gone to battle already. She wouldn't have had to marry us to serve this old woman.
But on that list, Isabel's name isn't there. Not even Leonardo's name is at the end.
What did you say?
Ma'am. This about Isabel is just absurd. Relay my order to expel Isabel from the army so she can't enter the government. The old servant will make sure the minister's office drafts it. But we can't deal with Isabel directly. That would be disrespectful to General Song's family. Imperial brother. To compensate Zemina, I've decided to let her enter the palace as a consort. What? Why are you so excited? Imperial brother, a woman like her can't be contained in the harem. If you're worried, Imperial brother, she, a woman with military power, can be married by me. With whom? Imperial brother, you know I'm in love with Zemina. But you're asking on purpose. Is it to make me choose between power and Zemina? Make a choice. If I don't push you a bit, I fear you'll hide for another 10 years, not knowing how to express your feelings to Zemina. In 3 days, if no one marries Zemina, I'll take her as my consort. I'll step back first. This can't be tolerated anymore.
After this battle, the North King and the young lady reunite. Maybe it's also the will of the lady in the sky. Guide.
Marshal.
Sit down.
I didn't expect the Marshal to look so good. He's a handsome guy.
This isn't a battlefield. No need to call him Marshal.
Prince.
The Emperor says he wants you to enter the palace as a consort. Are you willing?
What? I've always treated the Emperor like a brother. How could he take me as a consort?
If you don't want to disobey, could you accept marrying me?
Prince. The Emperor only fears that I, a woman with military power, if the Prince marries me. I fear he will also be feared by the Emperor, a smart person like the Prince. How could he think of marrying me?
If I tell him right now that I've admired her for a long time, I fear it would scare her. It's better to build some feelings first. The Emperor also wants to marry me. However, I don't like being with strangers. My whole life. General Song was also forced to enter the palace. It'd be better if you and I join forces. That way we can resolve the urgency.
But, don't you have someone in mind? Why not ask the Emperor directly to let you marry your beloved? Wouldn't that be better?
The person I like is already married.
I don't know who the lucky one is, who has received such love from the Prince.
She doesn't know how I feel. It's just a one-sided love. Before the battle in the south, I asked her mother to let me marry her. But her mother didn't think I was suitable. Now she's already married. As for who she is, It's not good to say.
What the prince says is true. A woman's reputation is the most important. If she's already married, it's not appropriate for the prince to mention her.
Yes. Zemina, give me an answer. What's the problem? I'll take care of it.
But I've been divorced once. If I divorce again, or if I separate again,
I won't divorce. I won't separate. Unless I become a widower.
a man of honor keeps his word.
It's hard to regain. Zemina, I've finally managed to marry you, this time. I won't let go of your hand. To marry Zemina, you've been willing to give up your insignia. Emperor brother, I've been interested in her for a long time. It's not like you don't know. Do you need me to grant the marriage? Thank you, Emperor brother. Granting marriage. Zemina has already been married once. I don't want her to become the center of attention. Your mother has always been very proud. I fear she won't accept Zemina for being a woman who's been married twice. Besides, the eldest princess has always enjoyed oppressing, controlling your mother. Since Zemina is going to marry you, she'll also have to integrate into this complex relationship. This will probably also be in the spotlight and suffer a lot. Brother, you can be at ease. My new wife, no one will dare to bother her. I'll take my leave. Your Majesty, the King of Beiming has already handed over his insignia. What else could worry him? There are no more generals than Leonardo. There are no more options. Now the royal family is also a family of generals. But there are no men at home. I have to back Leonardo. Go to the general's house and deliver the message. Also, at an edict, grant the second daughter of the royal family in marriage to Leonardo.
I thank your majesty.
The war General Yi receives the edict.
Isabel, you're not even a general anymore. You're not even a soldier now. So, what are we supposed to do at the general's house? What can we trust you with? We've spent so much money to marry you, and it turns out you're worthless. You're a horrible woman, a witch.
If you talk nonsense again, don't complain if I break your mouth.
How absurd! You have no respect for your elders, and you dare to hit your mother-in-law? This is disgraceful.
Disgraceful daughter, our general's house. What sin have we committed to marry a disgrace like you? You made Leonardo lose his glory in battle, and he had to marry into the Wang family, that discarded woman who's been married twice. If Zemina were here, our general's house, how could it have come to this?
All right.
Now everyone regrets it. Everyone mentions Zemina. Don't forget that it was you, the Zhang family, who brought me into the house with great fanfare. You also were the ones who did everything to get rid of Zemina.
You.
Ma'am, quick, help the lady in.
Do you really think you're going to marry that woman from the Wan family?
Enough. It's a decree from His Majesty. I can't disobey it.
What decree from His Majesty is an absurd decree. At first, you and I together, when we dealt with Zemina, you said this. Now I'm getting my punishment. I was expelled from the army. I can't serve in the court again. And you? Why haven't you gotten what you deserve? Why can you still serve in the court, and you can remarry?
Enough already. But marrying you, is my punishment.
Zemina, it's all your fault. I'll make you pay for this. Zemina, come out here. I'm here to demand answers. Get out now.
How does Isabel have the face to come to General Song's house, disobeying military orders? She was defeated by Zemina, and she was humiliated as a prisoner. If I were her, I wouldn't have the face to show up, right guys? Yeah.
You're talking nonsense. Don't say any more. You can't keep talking. It's Zemina. She hates me for stealing Leonardo from her. That's why she teamed up with the commander from Xijing, Sulanji, to humiliate me. It's her. It's all her fault. You're the one who made us fight as a couple. She's left me disfigured. It's also you. She made me lose my military rank, and the warrior family despises me. Leonardo now prefers to marry a woman who's already been married. He doesn't even want to touch me.
Isabel, do you still think you haven't done anything wrong?
What have I done wrong? Zemina, everyone says you're a hero, but you didn't help those in danger. You don't deserve to be a general. You let Sulanji treat me like a prisoner. You let them humiliate me. The Song family is known for its loyalty. But
someone take this.
What are you doing? Don't come near.
Let me go.
His name is Song Tian. He's my older brother's son. He's 11. He's talented in arts and weapons. This is my grandma. My mom. My sister-in-law. My second sister-in-law. This is my nephew. His name is Ruer. He's also my Zemina, the youngest of my nephews. He's only 5. He can already read, and he understands military strategy.
You're crazy. Why did you bring me here? I hold no grudge against them.
Everything you did at Qingling Pass. The spies from Xijing took revenge on my family. Why did they die? It was your fault. Because of your ambition. You're cruel. You've violated our country and the agreement with Xijing not to kill civilians.
I'm not. No.
Do you know? How did they die? Do you know? How did they die? Each one of them received 108 stab wounds. Why 108 stab wounds?
No.
It was because of you. You're the one who did that to the Prince of Xijing. You gave him 108 cuts.
No.
The evils you did at Qingling Pass made my house, the Marquis of the North, leave not a single dog or rooster. You didn't even let my nephew escape.
No. It was the people from Xijing. All these evils were done by the people from Xijing. Your family was killed by the people from Xijing. I have nothing to do with that.
With that little body that came from his mother's womb was already weak. He was always cared for with medicine. 108 cuts. Wow. His body was torn to pieces. Blood everywhere. The whole house of the Marquis of the North had not a corner that wasn't stained with blood. This is all your fault. Isabel, you ask if I hate you or not.
They weren't even civilians. They were hiding soldiers. I'm not to blame. Your family was killed by spies from Xijing. has nothing to do with me. It's unrelated.
My fifth sister-in-law was like you, crawling. She wanted to protect her son. She wanted to take care of him, but she got several stab wounds. She didn't want to die. So she crawled on the ground, crawling towards her son, blood everywhere. Finally, she fell next to her son. You say I hate you. It's because you took Leonardo from me. Compared to my family, what is Leonardo? He's so childish. It's family revenge. For the things you did. It's a shame for the country. My house was exterminated. I can't make it public. My parents and brothers sacrificed on the southern battlefield. They did it to protect this country. So, I've endured. But now, you don't regret. You're looking for your own death. Now, I'll make you pay. I'll turn you to dust.
If you bother Zemina again, I'll take your life. Get out. Zemina.
Prince. I really want to kill her.
Instead of killing her, it'd be better to make her life a hell. Wouldn't that be better?
Dad. The daughter hasn't been obedient.
Zemina.
Get up, Zemina. Here I am.
If he marries the one he loves, he'll surely treat her better. Why does it hurt to think about that? Even if I part ways with Leonardo, I've never felt this before.
The Empress already said it. She said she'd seek your ancestor to ask for your hand. December 25th is a good day. Our wedding will be on December 25th. Is that okay?
Whatever the prince decides.
I plan to go to Maishan tomorrow to ask your master for your hand.
It's my first big wedding. My master got mad at my mom for marrying Leonardo. He never came to see me. I didn't expect the prince to consider this.
Miss Prince.
What's going on?
The princess's house has sent an invitation. The eldest princess invites you to her birthday. Isn't it to put the young lady in a bind? In her lifetime, my wife was always attacked by the eldest princess. Now she specially invites you. It's definitely not with good intentions.
Tomorrow, you and I will go to Maishan together.
Prince, you go to Maishan. I'll go to the banquet.
Do you know that the eldest princess is the hardest person to deal with in the whole country? Even my mother, who's so arrogant, is a bit afraid of her too. If you go alone, I don't know how she'll treat you.
I must go to the banquet. After all, I have some scores to settle with the eldest princess.
All right, if you really want to go, I'll accompany you.
Prince, my issues with my master. Need you to resolve them in Maishan. The wedding date is approaching. We can't delay it. Prince, just trust me.
All right, this time, At the banquet, if my mother attacks you, don't hesitate to fight back. She can't decide about our wedding. If the eldest princess puts her in a bind, Zemina, please help a little.
Zemina won't let you down.
Long time no see. Yeah, today's a big day. Yeah. Princess.
Mother, this Zemina has no limits. Now she doesn't even show up. I see her. She doesn't show her mother any respect.
Girl, why don't we just go in?
Sure. We want to see. What act is this princess going to pull?
I've seen the princess.
Act. It's about to start.
What a shameless act. What kind of vulgar person are you? Do you think you're worthy to sit next to me?
Jia Yi, how dare you confront the elder? So outrageous. Elder Zhan, I've heard you're not well. I'm a bit better now. Thank you for your concern, princess. The subject's wife is much better. Thank you, princess. You're about the same age as me. Why are you in such poor health? I've heard your previous daughter-in-law took care of you day and night. That said, she can be considered a respectful person. The princess mentions Zemina now. Is she trying to defend her?
Mother! This devotion is just for show. This Zemina, after separating from General Zhan, she doesn't even care about her mother-in-law's life or death. She completely ignores it. Where's the devotion?
Girl, this princess seems to be plotting to ruin her reputation.
Stay calm. My future mother-in-law hasn't arrived yet. The best part is yet to come.
Right? Taking advantage of her military merits, doesn't she consider others? Such an ungrateful person. She's despised by everyone.
Elder Zhan, I've heard that before. When her family was wiped out, you were the one who took care of her with such care. Taking care of her, you cared about your daughter-in-law. What a shame. She never appreciated it. Your affection.
Looks like the princess. She's not defending Zemina, but she holds a grudge against Zemina. The princess laughs. Sometimes sincerity. You don't always get sincerity back. I treated her well, no regrets. That's enough.
Empress Hui has arrived.
Empress Hui.
Empress Hui has come too. What gift does she bring? For my mother.
I've heard the princess believes in Buddha. I've prepared a golden Buddha. I hope the princess accepts it.
Though I already have several golden Buddhas. I have more than 10 already. But it's a nice gesture from Empress Hui. I'll accept it.
The princess isn't considering the context. Is she trying to make me look bad?
Now that Mo has reclaimed the South, it's a big achievement. The emperor has also granted rewards, lots of land and tents. But Mo, he hasn't mentioned marriage yet. I have a candidate here. If Mo marries her, it would be a great story.
No need to worry, princess. Mo has always been determined. As for the lands, I can help him manage them.
Who in the city doesn't know Empress Hui? She only knows pleasures, dressed in gold and silver, conceded from the favor. I'll leave this in your hands. I'm afraid it's not appropriate. At least, she's also Moer's aunt. The consort of King Beiming has been vacant. I should help Moer stay alert. You can't let someone like Zemina take advantage. Yes, Consort Hui, you must be careful. You shouldn't look for a daughter-in-law like Zemina, who's also jealous and ungrateful. So, we kicked her out of the general's house.
You're shameless.
Old lady Zhan. Watch what you say.
Zemina has come too, but it shouldn't be known that she's going to marry Mower. Otherwise today, I'll lose all my dignity.
Looks like my mother-in-law really doesn't appreciate me.
Today is my mother's birthday. You dress so plainly, which shows that you have no interest in celebrating my mother.
No matter how I dress, today is, after all, the Grand Princess's birthday banquet. If we all dressed so vulgarly, wouldn't we be wasting the princess's effort? Her intention to honor her family with her colorful outfit?
Do you dare say the princess dresses vulgarly?
It's a colorful outfit to honor the family. A little vulgar doesn't matter. Right, ladies?
This Zemina dares to do this in front of the Grand Princess. To slap Princess Jie really doesn't know what she's doing.
We were just saying, old lady Zhan, that you've made her sick with all this anger, and you won't even let Dr. Dan treat her, even if you've done well in war. You can't hide your black heart. No wonder you're discarded in the general's house.
Jie, how can you be so rude? Why mention what you shouldn't? Zemina, she's been spoiled by me. You shouldn't compare yourself to her.
Don't worry, Grand Princess. I won't stoop to argue with an ignorant person. Argue.
If I follow the Grand Princess's will, maybe our general's house could prosper thanks to the Grand Princess. Zemina, you've already been kicked out of the general's house, and you still dare to be so rude. You dare to be rude to Princess Jie.
If you don't speak, I would have forgotten you. You say I'm the one who was kicked out of your general's house, but you're questioning Her Majesty.
Don't be rude talking about that. What does this have to do with His Majesty?
It was His Majesty who gave the order. That's why I separated from Leonardo. It's a separation. He's the Leonardo I didn't want. I'm not the discarded from the general's house. If anyone else calls me discarded, I'll have to report to His Majesty. And besides, everyone says that I didn't let Dr. Dan treat the elderly Zhan. Right now, Dr. Dan is waiting outside. If the Grand Princess calls him, he'll know.
What are we going to do when Dr. Dan arrives? It won't be exposed. Grand Princess, today is her birthday. The matters of our general's house, you don't need to worry.
What the elderly Zhan says is wrong. I have no TIs left with the general's house. What does that have to do with the general's house affairs? It's Mrs. Zhan who's spreading rumors about me outside and tarnishing my name. I could ignore Mrs. Zhan, but today is the eldest princess's birthday. Even if I don't mind, the compassionate eldest princess will also intercede for me.
How charming and clever you are. With just a few words, you've changed the situation, forcing me to intercede for her.
Even though I hate Zemina, she really dares to challenge the eldest princess and Jie to confront them. That makes me feel much more comfortable.
This matter.
They say the eldest princess is a bodhisattva. Please, eldest princess, intercede for our young one.
Zemina, you're just like your despicable mother. You were born to cause me trouble.
Eldest princess, you insulted my mother. Today I'll return the favor. Since you want to tarnish my name, I'll do it with your own hand, to clear my name.
I greet the eldest princess.
Dr. Dan, tell me the truth. Is it true that Zemina is threatening and bribing you so you won't treat Mrs. Zhan?
The eldest princess's words are incorrect, Mrs. Zhan. suffers from heart disease and coughing up blood. This illness has persisted for years and hasn't been cured. I, for the sake of the young Song, agreed to treat her in the mansion to treat Mrs. Zhan. During that time, the young Song didn't rest, sleeping in the lady's room, taking care of her closely. The Danzu pills that the lady takes every month are very expensive and are all from the young Song's savings that she took from her dowry. But who would have thought? General Leonardo returned triumphant and taking advantage of the marriage decree, joined with the general's house to repudiate the young Song, coveting her dowry. This kind of morality and family conduct deeply disgusts me. That's why I've decided not to enter the mansion again, to treat Mrs. Zhan.
Is this how the general's house behaves? It's really shameless. And they have the audacity to spread it around the city, saying they're victims.
So bold. Mrs. Zhan, do you dare to spread rumors? Do you know this is a crime? Sorry, eldest princess. Still, Zemina is also a woman who's been married twice.
Everyone knows it. On the wedding day, General Leonardo went off to war, and upon returning, repudiated his wife and took a concubine. That's why even today, the young Song remains innocent and could remarry without issue.
This Leonardo hasn't even touched Zemina, not even with a finger. I'm afraid Mrs. Zhan is already regretting it. Now, Isabel and the one who's about to join the general's house. That woman who's been married twice can't compare to Zemina.
Your Highness, the eldest princess, this place is for women. It's not right for me to stay here. I'll take my leave first.
It can't be. If we don't finish soon, this little cutie is definitely going to bring disaster to me. Let's drop this. Get up. The eldest princess.
How can she let herself go like this? The general's house really goes too far. The day Zemina enters the door of my house of King Beiming, I'll take good care of her.
Oh.
Consort Hui, aren't we supposed to not recognize this marriage? Then why? Is it announced publicly?
The day Zemina enters the door of my house of King Beiming, I'll take good care of her.
Oh. There are many ladies in this capital. How did Moore end up with this divorced woman?
Talking too much. Her marriage. I don't even have time to oppose it. How can I make it public?
It seems that my future mother-in-law is mistaken. As the prince said, so out of place.
A discarded woman from the general's house can marry the prince who reclaimed the south and become a powerful princess.
King Beiming wants to marry Zemina. Even though she's earned military merits, she's still a second wife. How can she be worthy?
Consort Hui, you've always been competitive, trying to be first in everything. You always say how exceptional Moer is, and now he wants to marry a divorced woman. I guess, when the word gets out, in less than half a day, you'll become the laughingstock of the whole capital.
But Princess Jie really has no manners, daring to criticize the elders.
She's helping to ease my anger.
Zemina, what right do you have to teach me? Don't you realize your own position? You're a divorced woman. Why should you marry my cousin? If you have common sense, you should go back where you came from. Don't make a fool of yourself here.
Yeah, I, a divorced woman, can go to battle and kill enemies, and I can marry a prince. How many lives? Can't get this luck? Princess Jie should be very jealous. I've come today to celebrate the eldest princess's birthday. If Princess Jie keeps interfering, you'll lose. But your mother, the reputation of the eldest princess. I, as a subject, bring a birthday gift to the eldest princess. I wish the eldest princess a long life.
This little cutie, does she have some hidden agenda to deal with me? Miss Song is attentive. Someone come. Receive the birthday gift.
Zemina, didn't you buy this on the street? Just a random buy?
Even if it was on the street, one you grabbed while passing by, it's a gesture from me. Just like when my brothers sacrificed. The eldest princess gave my mother an inherited purity portal. Wasn't that also a gesture from the eldest princess? A sincere gesture?
The inherited purity portal. What a cruel curse this is. This must be the daughter of her family. Are all generations widows?
Princess Hui, things aren't clear. What nonsense are you saying here? Did you see this princess gave something to Mrs. Song? The chastity portal that's been passed down?
Does this exist or not?
Zemina, I have no grudge or enmity with your family, Song. Why are you in front of all the ladies? Accusing this princess? And what about the chastity gate? Why don't you bring it? You can't bring it. That's just an accusation against this princess. This princess will make you pay for this.
That said, this is my gift for the eldest princess. The second gift.
Someone come. Bring it here.
This little beauty. Haven't they really brought it?
Zemina, you've got a lot of nerve. You dare to bring this. Something so sinister. You want to curse my mother?
Is there really?
My father and brothers on the day of sacrifice. The eldest princess gave this to my mother, but to take revenge. My father refused to marry you. He only married my mother in this life. The eldest princess sent this out of resentment.
Shameless. Your words are so sarcastic. You want to force this princess to admit it? What does it mean to harm or not harm the sinister? I think it's your family, Song, that has harmed the sinister and caused.
What has it caused? Has my family, Song, harmed the sinister? Have they died by my family's swords? Countless. But they were all enemy soldiers. The eldest princess lives in the capital, living a peaceful life. She throws big birthday banquets every year. In this, there's an effort from my family, Song. As a royal princess, the merit of the sacrificed soldiers isn't recognized. Every word is about harming the sinister. If this gets out, how will enemy soldiers dare to go into battle and kill enemies?
What nonsense are you saying? What does this have to do with state affairs or war? I think you aren't sincere, but you've come to congratulate this princess.
Eldest princess, this servant actually came sincerely to congratulate you. But this second gift is to return what belongs to its owner. If the eldest princess doesn't want it, then I'll let this servant make a closure.
What do you really want to do?
I desire the eldest princess. Peace and quiet.
This is ridiculous. Someone come here. Open it for me. Open this scroll. I want to see if Zemina is using the scroll to curse this princess.
This Zemina, if she really brought something to curse eldest princess, she could be condemned on the spot.
This woman is so arrogant. If she enters the Northern King's residence, she wouldn't hesitate to devour this family.
I'm going to open it. Zemina, if you dare to curse my mother, I'll make you disappear without a trace.
Girl, how impressive. You've finally given the lady a breath of relief.
Next, I'll rely on my older brother's painting. So the eldest princess has nowhere to vent her anger.
The young lady, I've seen the master's plum blossom painting. The style is the same. This chapter is by Master Shen Qin. The cold plum blossom painting by Master Shen Qin. That's worth its weight in gold.
It's not a cursed object. It's a work by Shen Qin. How did she get it? Zemina really has money. This painting must cost at least 1,000 taels of gold. To buy it, right? To marry someone like Isabel, I've kicked the wealth deity out of my house.
It can't be. This isn't Master Shen Qing's painting. Using a fake for a birthday? You're really bold.
Fake. Zemina, do you dare to use a fake? To celebrate my mother's birthday. You're truly despicable. If you can't give something valuable, better not give anything. Turns out it's a fake. Then I feel a bit better. Zemina, at my mother's birthday banquet, to gift a fake. What does that mean?
I didn't expect this rumor. An expert in music, chess, literature, and painting, Princess Jia Yi, is nothing more than this. It's a shame to lose a good painting.
This isn't a forgery. This is an authentic piece. What a pity. Miss Yan, the style of this seal is all wrong. Do you want me to bring the Cold Plum Blossom painting by Master Shen for you to examine? No, thanks. At my place, I already have two of Master Shen's Cold Plum Blossom painting that Master Shen made himself. The seals on these two paintings, one has a small seal and the other has a large seal. And the seal on this painting is the same as the one in my house. Exactly the same. Today my grandfather is also here. He's outside. If you don't believe me, you can ask my grandfather to come in and examine it. The paintings sold by Master Shen all have a small seal. This is well known. That's right. That's why these two paintings of mine, one was bought and the other was a gift. And the one that was a gift has a large seal.
So that makes sense. Zemina's painting can only be bought. Master Shen Qin, how could he gift her a painting? It's not bought, nor is it a gift. So this small seal is fake.
I know my older brother. The paintings he makes are hard to come by. Thinking today is the princess's birthday, I decided to gift one. This painting. My older brother put a lot of effort into it. I didn't expect it would break like this.
Older brother. Master Shen Qin is your older brother. Older brother. Master Shen Qin is your older brother. Turns out, Shen Qin is actually Zemina's older brother.
Yeah. I come from a prestigious school. Shen Qin is my older brother. Didn't you know?
So, this painting is authentic. And it was torn. What a shame.
Someone come, please, Grand Master.
Elder Princess. Then, I'll take my leave.
Zemina, aren't you afraid that they'll call it a fake painting? That they'll laugh at you? So, do you have to run away?
A legitimate princess, raised in royalty. You just speak with disdain. You can't even tell my brother's painting apart. You don't know how to distinguish. You just break it. So arbitrary and violent. Now, that's something to laugh at. In my Song family, we are upright. But Princess Jade doesn't respect her elders. She doesn't consider the late emperor's concubines, always talking about Grand Lady Hui. No respect. No mercy. I don't know how your parents raised you. How did they teach you?
Zemina, don't you consider me? Is that how it is?
No surprise there. The eldest princess could be in my father and brother. After they sacrificed their lives for the country, they sent her to my mother, a pillar of virtue. Who curses with such malice? Can't raise anything good. Jules, let's go.
Mother, look at her.
She doesn't seem as annoying as they say.
Zemina, I won't forgive you. Someone come, throw this old woman out, so she doesn't spread her bad mood. Eldest princess, eldest princess, eldest princess. She's driving me crazy.
Ximena, she can make the eldest princess angry. That's a talent. I need to meet her.
General Song, please stop. General Song, Lady Hui invites you to her home.
The maid Ximena. I greet Lady Hui.
Please take a seat.
Thank you, Lady Hui. May I ask, Lady Hui, why did you call me?
This Ximena, is she really as rude as Moer says? I can't be harsh. Today, at the eldest princess's birthday banquet, I've also understood your past suffering. I don't want you to fall into another pit of fire, being deceived by Moer. That's why I advise Miss Song, her marriage to Moer is better off cancelled.
I'm afraid that I can't accept, my lady. I've already accepted the prince. Without trust, there's no place. I don't want to be dishonest.
It was Moer who tricked you first. You don't have to be honest with him.
Can I ask, great lady, what has the prince lied to me about?
Actually, Moer already has someone in her heart. She even swore she wouldn't marry anyone else. In her heart, there's no room for you anymore. Marrying a man who doesn't love you, what happiness can you expect? Plus, you've already been married once. Why let a man fool you again?
Great lady, don't worry about me. The prince hasn't kept anything from me. I already know.
You already know. Why keep marrying? Just to be a princess? The door to your noble house is already pretty high. It's not worth it. For a man who doesn't love you, losing your happiness for life, for what?
Mother should think about it. The prince can marry so many. But why? She has to marry me.
Yeah. Why you?
There are two reasons. The first one is that I'm her love.
That's impossible. You've only been in the capital a few days. You've only seen each other a few times. It can't be you.
So the second reason is that the prince thinks I can be a good princess. I'm the best fit. And the safest.
How does it feel? I feel like this girl has tangled me up, but I feel more and more that I'm a good match with Moer. I'll send someone to Jinjinlu to make you a crown. Pick a day to try it on.
Then, the maid thanks the lady mother. As the prince described, my future mother-in-law can see through her intentions. She's really charming. Then, the maid leaves.
This girl.
Dad, how's Mum?
Your mom went to the party for the princess's birthday. She came back and got sick, and she keeps saying that Ximena will marry the king of the north.
What? Is she marrying the king of the north?
Leonardo, you're wrong. You must be mistaken.
What's wrong? The mistake was marrying me, leaving Ximena. Leonardo, your first wife, is getting married, and she's marrying into the royal family. Do you regret it? You shouldn't have married me. I shouldn't have come here either, suffering your family's hatred.
You!
Dad, use this money to take Mum to the doctor.
Don't do it. Leonardo, today you need to explain yourself. I'm going to fight you.
Stop hitting. What kind of behavior is this?
Disgrace.
Ma'am!
Come.
Great uncle. I've seen the great uncle.
Zemina, the great uncle is old. The Song family tree. I'll leave it to you. Zemina, your marriage to the king of the north won't let you inherit titles, but the noble house's position can't be lacking. You can here choose some kids to raise through the character and talent exams. Present to the court for the heir title. Your brothers already have kids. They're all very outstanding. But compared to him, they can't compare. These killers, if they could be nice to the kids, it would be a relief. Leave some lineage for the noble house.
Great uncle. Don't worry too much. Don't hurt yourself.
No need to rush this. Let's keep looking. The Song family. If there's no outstanding son, you can't inherit the title. You can't honor your father's fame.
Great uncle. Let's go in and rest for a bit.
No need.
Then I'll accompany you.
Girl.
What's happening? So nervous.
King of Beiming. The king of Beiming has returned. He also brought back.
Who did he bring back?
Zemina.
Are you sure? He's my second brother's son. Is it Ruer?
I've seen him before. Ruer was very mature as a child. That's why he left a good impression on me.
Where is Ruer now?
He's right outside. Just.
Baiju. Go to the Blue Water House. Bring one. Ruer's favorite toy. The slingshot I made for him. His name is engraved on it. And the wood is painted.
Understood. I'll go get it right away.
Zemina, you need to be ready. Ruer has been under the beggar's control, controlling his begging to gain sympathy. His appearance now isn't the same as before. Don't be afraid. And there's one more thing. He's being poisoned and can't speak. Now he can't speak. If you want to wait, I'll take him back to the king of Beiming's palace after grooming him.
Right now.
Let the second young master in.
Girl, I've brought.
Ruer.
And, look, this is the writing I did today. Dad praised me for writing well.
Our Ruer is amazing. Ruer.
He's the second young master.
The second young master has returned.
Ruer. Do you have something to say? To your aunt?
Mother.
Ruer. You must promise your aunt. You're a strong boy. Only then can your aunt tell you the truth. Your grandmother, your mother, and others, all like your father, are no longer here. Ruer. Be good. Your aunt knows you can write. Tell your aunt how you managed to escape, okay?
Buy candy apples. Aunt, why are you crying? Does it hurt?
Your aunt's not hurt. She just misses Dad. Ruer. Your aunt won't be here later. You need to listen closely to your mom and grandma, okay?
Auntie, whenever I think of Dad, Mom always buys me candy apples. And after eating them, I don't feel so bad. I'm gonna buy my aunt candy apples.
Ruer. You snuck out to buy candy apples for your aunt, and you just got out of trouble. Ruer. From now on, your aunt will take good care of you.
Ruer is a man who will protect his aunt. Ruer, good boy, with this king here, no one will dare to bother you.
The prince is your aunt's beloved, and in the future, Ruer will call him uncle, okay?
This king knows you're lying to Ruer, but I'm still happy. This king only wants your aunt.
Knowing you're lying to Ruer, but I'm still happy.
This leg injury and the poison in the body are the hardest to treat. This medicine has been taken for over a year. So, this poison must be detoxified slowly.
Can it be detoxified?
It can. But the detox process is very painful.
Uncle Dan, what do you think? What should we do now?
First, let's treat the leg. To treat the leg, we need to break and reset the bone. But the pain of breaking the bone, even an adult couldn't handle it. I don't know if this young man can handle it.
Ruer.
Auntie, I can handle it. If I ever become the head of the family, the leader of the duchy can't be a cripple. It'll hurt later. I can show it. Otherwise, I'll make my aunt worry. It's okay. Stay here with me, Ruer. You all go out first. Men's matters aren't your concern, right? Since the prince is here, let's leave this fracture matter to the prince. What do you think? Ruer, don't be scared. I have a secret to tell you. It's about your aunt. But you can tell anyone. Give me your hand. Before, when your aunt was just practicing her skills, at that time, on May Mountain there was a very tall Polonia tree. Your aunt climbed it, but scared the birds, and accidentally broke her leg.
Girl. The second young man can talk.
Uncle Dan, just now, Ruer was able to speak.
It was a cry of pain. That's a good thing.
The young man's leg
Is healing well. And that's thanks to the prince. Prince, your hand injury, shouldn't it be bandaged first?
It's Ruer.
Don't worry. Ruer is very capable. He handled it all. He didn't use needles to stop the pain, so it didn't affect the blood flow in his leg. There won't be a problem. He's healed. He's really healed.
Sweetheart, Grandma Sue, go get ready.
All right. It's okay. It's okay.
Come with me.
It's nothing. Just a scratch.
What do you mean it's nothing? If it's not treated well, it could get infected.
Don't worry. Ruer has an incredible will. In the future, he'll definitely recover.
Your Highness. On behalf of the Song family, I thank you. If it weren't for you, Ruer could be right now, still under his control, begging out there. A little disabled beggar like him probably wouldn't live more than 10 years. If Ruer hadn't found you, he could be dead from the cold right now. Or from hunger. Or...
Why are you telling me this? Surely your loved ones in heaven are protecting him, and that's why, among so many beggars, I recognized him.
In short, this gratitude, I carry it in my heart. If you ever need anything from me, I'll gladly do it.
Whatever it is.
As long as it doesn't go against my conscience.
This king asks you to embroider a word.
What word?
Like this handkerchief will be our true symbol of our love.
If I tell your highness that I must take Ruer to live together, I don't know if that will bother him. How I should tell him.
Ruer is the only heir of the Song family. After we get married, I'll raise him by my side. We'll educate him well. Ruer will be someone important in the future.
Your Highness, why are you so good to me?
I treat you well. Isn't that what I'm supposed to do? You're the wife of this king. We are meant to be together for life.
These words. I've heard them once before, but everyone knows what happened next.
Zemina.
Don't compare me to him.
Here with me, there's only widowhood. There's no divorce, and certainly no separation. If you don't believe me, I'll prove it my whole life.
Widowhood.
Or, if one day I walk in front of you, how about that?
So, shall we go together?
All right.
What you said today, I carry it in my heart. If one day you break your promise today,
your master won't forgive me.
By the way, your highness is going to Maishan this time. Master, what did he say?
He said that he'll announce to everyone that he will marry his disciple.
Miss, I've heard that the Emperor will come to congratulate you and your Highness to attend the wedding between you. There are too many guests. Your Highness has covered the street outside with celebration tents. The wedding table is already set. Wow, the prestige of this prince, it's really big.
The prince wanted to keep a low profile, but he couldn't stop too many congratulations from coming. He's worried he didn't plan it well, so he had no choice but to do it this way.
Girl. The old lady from the Marquis of Pingyang's palace wants to see you. She says she brings an important item that she must return to you.
An important item.
I've heard that Miss Song is about to marry King Beiming. I've come to bring you a congratulatory gift.
No, it can't be. It's too valuable. No way.
Please accept this. This bracelet, it shouldn't be mine, but it belongs to your Song family.
It belongs to our Song family. Why do you say that, old lady?
Speaking of that was 3 years ago. It was the only time I had contact with your mother, a private interaction. That day I was at Jinjin. I asked for this bracelet. The owner, I came to pick up what our elder asked for. Gold bracelet with a pearl design. The owner, isn't this it? The bracelet I ordered? How dare you give it to someone else?
The wife of the Marquis of Pingyang. This bracelet, Mrs. Song has already paid all the money.
I ordered it first, and I came to pick it up on the agreed date. You at the Jinjin. Do you think the Marquis of Pingyang's palace? Is it easy to intimidate?
No, that's not it.
Since it's the bracelet of the Marquis's wife, then give it back to her.
Then this bracelet. It's definitely hers, elder. This Jinjing definitely shouldn't sold the bracelet you ordered to my mother.
If that's true, it's not bad. That day, your mother, even though she was very reluctant to let go of the bracelet, but after I argued, she gave it back to me too. Just that after returning. This isn't right. What's not right? The bracelet I ordered, it has 5 gemstones. This one has 6. Let's go back to the Jinjin. It was when I asked that I found out. The bracelet I ordered, it had a problem. As for this one, it was definitely ordered by your mother. She said it was for your dowry.
My mother. She planned to make me a dowry.
Right away, I asked the owner of the Jinjin to return it to your mother. But the owner said that your mother had already bought something else. At that moment, your mother knew that this bracelet wasn't mine. However, she decided to give it to me. This matter, even though it's not a big deal, but over the years, it's always left me uneasy. Then, your Song family. In summary, I hope you don't mind that I've used it. Accept this bracelet. After all, it's your mother's, and it was made for your dowry. After knowing the whole story, this bracelet, I've never worn it again. I've always kept it in my private collection. If you don't believe me, girl, you can ask the people around me. Girl, what the elder says is true. This bracelet has never been worn. It's completely new. Zemina, your mother has ordered one for you. A very special bracelet as a dowry.
Mother, how special is it?
Its meaning is very special. Your 6 brothers will accompany you, Zemina, on your wedding day. They will protect you. You'll have a peaceful life with many children and lots of happiness. Long life.
Mother. On my wedding day, I wanted to ask you, Mother, why I didn't see that special bracelet. But I was afraid you'd get sad remembering it, so I didn't ask again. I didn't expect that.
This bracelet was made by your mother. Even if it's late. Maybe it's not too late. Maybe it's just in time.
This is actually the dowry that the lady gave to the young woman, but before the young woman married the king of Beiming. It returned to her hands. Maybe it's not a coincidence, but that the lady, in the afterlife, had an obsession with this bracelet.
The elder. Thanks to the elder for letting it go. This bracelet. Doesn't matter if the elder wore it or not. It has a special meaning for me. I'm very grateful. How much is this bracelet? I'll give it to you right now.
Hey, I'll only give you 1 or 2 silver coins. Give me back this bracelet.
That's not right. This bracelet must be worth a lot. That's what it's worth.
I'll only accept 1 or 2 silver coins. The rest, your mother has already given with her generosity, has already handed it over. I'm saying goodbye.
Fix your hair. Wealth doesn't bring worries.
Brush it again, without sickness or worries. Style it one more time, with lots of happiness and long life.
When I first got married, it was my mother who styled my hair.
This bracelet goes back to its owner, fulfilling the lady's wish that she had in life.
Grandma Sue, I'm thinking about my mother.
It's a day of great joy for the young lady. If my eyes are puffy from crying, they won't look good.
Grandma Sue always knows how to flatter. Mother, even though you're not here anymore, you worry about your daughter. Do you want to tell your daughter that the king of Beiming is a good husband? Mother.
Look at how you are now. Could it be that you still think about Semina, right?
What are you saying?
What a shame. The man has feelings, but the woman isn't interested. She once told me that you, Leonardo, are nothing. So in her heart, you mean nothing.
Get out of here.
Leonardo, if you hadn't used your achievements to ask me to marry you, then you and Zemina would be like her and the king of the north. So close. What princess? What noble from the capital? Who can compare to her, Zemina? Even though I deeply hate her, I can't help but admit that all the men in the world who have seen her bravery on the battlefield wouldn't hesitate to marry her. And she is your wife from before. But now she's marrying the king of the north. Isn't that ridiculous? It's really ridiculous.
Believe it or not, this king could kill you right now.
General, the royal family has sent someone regarding the dowry. The wife is sick. The Lord sends you.
Leonardo, more than saying that, your punishment is to marry me. Then from now on, we'll torture each other until one of us dies.
Isabel, you're crazy.
Leonardo, I wish that on your wedding day, you can't have love, and that you die of sadness.
Hey,
What's wrong? Have your teachers come?
the teacher said that they'll send a message and prepare the dowry for you, but the sect has matters, so they can't come.
Master, are they blaming me? Didn't I go see the teacher? They're not coming.
Don't be afraid. Ruor is family and is getting married, and there are family members present.
Of course, there's family. Aunt is very happy today.
Aunt likes the prince. And the prince likes Aunt. I like the prince. The Jade Band prepared the dowry for General Song. 2 black iron swords, a spear, a gold and jade dagger, a box of gold and silver jewelry.
What's going on?
The Mirror Flower sect sent the dowry for Zemina, a statue of the fertility goddess, to sandalwood screens. 10 rolls of shoe brocade.
The Jade Band. Aren't they from this sect? The Jade Band and the Mirror Flower sect?
Did the girls' masters come?
Baozhu, Mama Sue. Go check quickly. Have the masters come?
All right.
Girl, if not, stay here, Baozhu, and I will go check.
The Ancient Moon sect sent the dowry for Zemina, a top-level martial arts expert, a guard, 18 barrels of peach blossom wine, 10 rolls of silk. Looks like it's the Ant's master. They specially prepared for the Ant, a surprise. That's why they said they wouldn't come.
Yeah, the master is still so mean.
The Red Flames Gate prepared the dowry for Zemina, a hutch of eastern pearls, 3 pieces of Haitian jade, a guqin, 10 guqin scores, 18 rubies, 10 brocade beds.
I'm the first female general. I'm the first female general, you know? I lost. I lost and became what I hate most.
Girl, there's a lot of people. Your master uncle, your older brother and sister have come too. There's a lot of people outside.
Yeah, everyone's here to support you.
The sect leader is marrying his daughter. They are bringing a dowry of 108 loads, 10 shops in the capital, 2 farms at the base of May Mountain, 1 million taels of gold in the box.
Congratulations, Prince. He's marrying into the general's family, a rejected woman.
Thanks to your completely blind eyes, that's how I could marry my true love. Prince, are you going to hit me? Today is a big day, without blood. General, are you going?
You're silly. Don't just stand there, go.
Eat more, eat more. Fill it up, fill it up, fill it up.
Baozhu, are you hungry?
Girl, you must be hungry. If not, I'll go find something to eat.
The noodles are here.
Come, come.
Baozhu, go eat first. I'll stay with the girl. The girl first, eat a bit. Then, when the prince attends to the guests, then you eat with the prince. The prince has been drinking all night. He hasn't eaten anything.
No one helps him share. Let him eat something first.
Those who toast are all your masters and older brothers, and all the bands from Mount May. He doesn't dare not to drink.
The master promised me that I wouldn't bother him.
Girl, you're worried about your husband.
After all, you're going to live together. It's normal to worry a bit.
Girl, today, the old servant, I have something to tell you. Today, the old servant, I have something to tell you. Actually, the prince has been in love with you for a long time. He even asked the lady for your hand.
What?
This time, to the battlefield. This king will personally take care of killing the Marquis of Zhenbei and the leader of the enemy army of the youth. This as a dowry, with a dagger as a symbol. I ask for Zimina's hand.
King of the North, why do you want to marry Zimina?
It was she who pulled me from a pile of dead. Since then, this king decided he wouldn't marry anyone else. I hope the Marquis of Zhenbei's wife supports him.
No need to be so polite, Prince. Just about Zimina's matter on the southern battlefield. I ask you to keep this a secret. I don't want her to outshine the prince. I just hope she finds a good husband and has a peaceful life. But Prince, you are a prince. Zimina is impulsive. She's really not worthy of the prince.
Girl, don't think badly, please. She really likes the prince a lot. When you promised Leonardo, she talked all night with the old servant. There were so many asking for her hand. The one she liked the most was the prince. Unfortunately, he's already gone to the southern battlefield. That place is life or death. Eat, the lady in heaven. Seeing you marry the prince today, she'll be very happy too. I assure you.
This headdress is really heavy. My neck hurts from how heavy it is. It hurts so much I want to cry.
Silly girl. First, eat noodles, then take off the headdress. Change and take a bath. It's really lively outside tonight. Before midnight, I'm afraid the prince won't return to the plum blossom house.
And the dagger he gave you that day? Didn't your mother return a gift?
The dagger. It's in the Marquis's arsenal. The maid prepared it and brought it. I'll show it to you tomorrow. The lady, of course, returned a gift. She sent a handkerchief. She said you embroidered it yourself. The handkerchief.
Did you used to work as a seamstress?
You mean that? This color combination is ugly. And also, the peony flower. She embroidered a square handkerchief that looks like nothing. I embroidered it.
Zimina.
Girl, the prince has drunk too much. The prince. It was because of the master and the brothers. They got him drunk. Sub-Commander Zhang said he didn't dare not to drink. They made him drink a lot. Even other groups made him drink. He was drinking peach blossom wine.
The master even let them get him drunk. Isn't this abusing him? So many people from the sect came, each with a cup. That's enough to make him bleed. Leave it to me. You too. Go rest for a bit. You're tired today too. I'll take care of him here.
Mother, we haven't drunk the union wine yet.
This? We haven't eaten anything, and they've already gotten him drunk. They don't care about the prince.
I'm going to get the detox soup.
Zemina. Why is your face so rough? Why do you have wrinkles?
I'm a maid. My face is rough and full of wrinkles. I'm already of age.
Ma'am, the detox soup.
So drunk. He even confused Mrs. Su with me.
These hard nuts, I made most of them.
Did you make them?
Zemina. Do they look good?
Can you do such delicate work?
I actually don't know, but I learned.
Why did you learn?
No reason. I just wanted to do it with my own hands. About our marriage, I want to be a bit more involved. Zemina. Actually, there's something I haven't told you.
You just drank the detox soup. Why don't we sit down and talk slowly?
Okay? There are noodles.
This is what I've eaten.
What you've eaten. That's why it tastes so good.
Rodrigo, we still haven't drunk the Union wine.
Wife, after drinking this cup of Union wine, you and I will be happy forever. There's something I haven't told you.
Let me ask. Before going to the southern battlefield, did you go to find my mother? Marry me.
You already know.
Grandma Sue told me just now. So, the person you liked before is the one who's already married. The person you like. So, why did you like me?
Zemina, do you remember in the southern battlefield, the soldier you saved?
I'm Zemina, Song Huayan's daughter. I came to take you home. It's you. Are you the soldier?
Yes.
Then, we must have known each other for a while.
This handkerchief, what?
You don't find it ugly.
Do you know this embroidery is?
I know. I embroidered this handkerchief. The one you've always liked is me.
Zemina, The person I like is you. It's always been you. It's always been you.
Rodrigo. I love you too, from now on. No, always. In my heart, it's only you.